Good morning, everybody. Drone Life RC, how you doing? 3D print, rolling, they coming. Okay, AK Joe, Mr. Crawley, Nature's Beauty, old guy in the drone. Val sent you, cool. Everybody, check out that link I just put up there. That's to help out one of our flyers, Flying Natural, Roosevelt, his name is. Old guy in the drone, good morning, morning. Logan Carpenter, Rebecca QB, sorry. Good morning, morning. Hey, Belle.
Hey, how you doing?
Thank you so much for covering.
Hey, you're welcome. Anytime.
I got up this morning really early, got dressed, went outdoors, started the truck up and everything. I backed it up out of the carport and I was listening to the news. They're saying this road's closed, that road's closed. Oh, okay. Put the truck back in. I came back in.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, it's really bad today. Centroid, yes, Val's raid. There you go. Robert, Mr. Dutchy Dutch. One of our flyers needs help this morning. His name is Roosevelt. Everybody knows him by Fly Natural.
Yeah, what's up with Fly Natural?
Well, where he was living there was with his uncle, and now I think they placed his uncle, and now he's got to find a place to live. He needs just a little bit of money to get himself on his feet there. He needs only about $1,000.
Okay, so guys, the GoFundMe is up. Make sure you check that out. And Fly Natural, I saw him on, what show did I see him on?
He was on my live. He was on
old guy with the drone?
Yeah,
yeah, very nice man.
Good morning, Paul.
Hey, Paul. Nice seeing you again.
The link, I just put it up here. It's GoFundMe. It's in there, so check out for everybody. Everybody will know him by looking at his picture. You know who it is.
It's not a Canadian Hub GoFundMe. It's GoFundMe helping. I gotta see if I can go into it, and I'll tell you guys what it looks like.
Crepe, I had problems with my computer this morning. He said I shut down badly and all that crap. No, I didn't shut down badly yesterday. I shut it down normally. Then I had problems rebooting it, and they're going to start giving me crap that. I'm gonna have a little word or two with Best Buy.
Okay.
Sly Dad's in the house. Hey, Sly Dad.
Very nice.
Yep. So, how's your weather down there, Val? Must be nice down there compared to us.
Raining like crazy.
Yeah. The winds are over.
Like crazy. Is Sly Dad in here? Sly Dad, where you been, darling? You okay?
50 miles an hour overnight. Yeah, they're the same here. That's how they are right now, too. Wind-wise, yeah.
Hope I hear somebody. Is Roxy wanting a snack?
No, she already had it. That's one thing I'm not afraid of. She won't blow away in the wind this morning, that's for sure.
Oh, my God. Oh, Roxy. Roxy, my darling girly. She's so cute. She has the sweetest little face. Oh, my gosh.
Everybody, check out everybody's channels.
AKA Joe FPV.
Don't forget to hit that like button.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, are you in Alaska? Wow.
AK Joe, hope the weather stays over there. I know New Brunswick's going to get hit hard. Newfoundland, a lot of places are going to be hit hard.
Wow.
You're close to 300 there, Heath. Cool. Everybody check out 3D printing with Heath. Check out his channel. Just looking. How you doing? Introvert. FPV. RC dudes in the house. I thought I saw Roland 2 was in the house too. Oh, Murray.
See, I do a good raid. Boop, boop.
Centroid. Yes, yes.
Midwest drones.
I didn't even turn my computer on for 2 days. Cool, Slider.
Yeah, I was just holding down the fort until Roger came on. Hey, Roxy, we need a Roxy cam. Look at her.
There you go.
Here you are, baby girl. Hi, Roxy.
Hey,
baby
almost in the
girl.
house. Morning. It is Shibit Shapapati.
Hey, hey. Look at her. Come on, look up Roxy. Roxy.
Hey, Stonewall, how you doing?
Girl. She's so cute.
Yeah, hope your weather's. I know, Stonewall, you're supposed to get really damn cold weather again this week. Some places doing the minus 50s over there.
She's a cutie, Roger. She's so sweet.
Okay.
Jay the silencer. Hey, how you doing, Jay? Nice. Mama and her. Oh yeah, yeah. I had that cough. I'm in week what now? Almost week 4, 5, and I'm still having trouble with it.
Doing minus 31 there this morning. Hey, dang. Well, you're lucky, Heath.
Yeah, that's all we have. It's gray out there. Oh, that reminds me. No, that's terrible. I know, right? Little kids get over it faster, I think. I'm gonna go get coffee. I changed my name to my rap name. Oh, nice.
Your Alexia's not awake yet. 70 there this morning. Wow. Louis P. Floyd's in the house. How you doing? Hello, I just blew in. Here's the new edit. Okay. JD Squads, how you doing, John? Oh, I got my 6th snow day. Okay. Hope all is good there, Sly Dad. But you also, Asgard Studios, how you doing? Oh, you're at the hospital with a friend. I couldn't even make it to my appointment this morning, guys. Yeah. Oh, thank you there, Centroid. Yes, sir. I was just about ready to post it again. You're quick on the draw this morning, Centroid. Are you at work today too, Centroid, or you got a day off? Jay the Silencer, how you doing? Yeah, I got that email this morning, and it was in my junk mail. I don't know why. Then I opened it up and I seen that, so I copy and paste it right away. Yeah, right, John. And for sure, I'll have a fly away. Kill a sock puppet, my Paul.
What?
Oh my God.
Canadian Drone Hub is the place for everybody to be. So tell all your friends to come and see me.
It's not romper room.
Hi, good morning, Roger.
Hi.
Another day in paradise, right? As long as here's my theory on paradise. As long as Val's there, I'm happy.
I know, right? I got my coffee. I know. I sent Paul something. I'm like, oh, we got it. Paul, got to get Paul. But oh, Tony's reviews. A soupy sells in here. Oh God.
Yeah, Roger, it blew all night long here, and we're usually about 24 hours behind you, and it just is starting to let up now to where it's like 20, 25 mile an hour winds, which, it's still windy, but not bad. But that 50, 55 miles, I thought I was living in a train yard and the freight trains were going by.
Slide Dad says it's springtime down here. A lot of outside work to get done before June and July and August. Oh my God. Yeah. 6:53 a.m. over there, Jay the silencer. Yeah, it's 9:54 here. Roger, can you explain this? I don't know what that is.
Asgard, I didn't see it.
So somebody just got that's my dance, guys. If you missed my dance, there it is.
Yeah, there it is. There's the link. There's the link right there.
Thanks, RJS.
Val, you're gonna want to save that link because now it's in infamy. It's on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
It's got its own. It's got its own space.
That is perfect.
Yeah, that's right. That's why I told Paul.
Nice. Nice. Oh my God. Okay, guys. Don't get me for a thing. I just want to see what. Come on, baby. Oh God.
Yeah, that's gonna be on the tube for a lifetime now.
Johnson, you're the best. Oh my God, yeah, it's gonna be there. Oh my God.
You didn't see that? This was 2 days ago, I think. We did that.
Yeah. It was towards the very end. It was towards the very end of Roger's show, and Val started it off by wanting to
see me dance,
challenge Roger.
I don't think it was me.
No, Roger picked the amount, but you started that, and Roger says, "Well, if you add another zero to Val's donation, then I will get up and do a dance." And Val jumped right on that. I mean, just like a dog with a bone. There was no stopping Val from that point on. And Val took her calculator out and was calculating as the donations came in, right, Val?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And the more the donations came in, you could look and see Roger sitting in his chair, and the big grin started to fade a little bit. And you could actually read his mind. He was sitting there going, "Uh-oh, this is going to happen. Uh-oh."
Yeah, and then stood up and said, "But I don't know how to dance." And then we find out he didn't have a pole. I mean,
Yeah.
it was just really not what we were thinking, but he did dance.
Yes, he did.
He danced.
Thanks, Roger. Your great grandchildren should be able to go to YouTube and see you dancing.
There you go, Central.
Central. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
So everybody, check out this fundraiser. It's for a very good friend of ours, Fly Natural. His name is Roosevelt. He needs our hand right now. He was living with his uncle, and his uncle had to be placed in a home, I guess, and now he has to look for another place to live, and he needs a little hand to pick himself up.
Right.
No pole. Yeah, no pole, Mr. Crowley. That was one thing in my contract. No pole.
That's right. That's right. He was sure to say that.
During the dance moves, though, Val, I detected a little bit of John Travolta there coming out, because he started doing the hand shooting, you know?
I was impressed. With the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking at my dancing shoes on.
Oh my God. Make sure if you haven't seen it, you go to Johnson iBase, because that is where that particular snippet is of Roger dancing.
Or go back and make sure you copy the link that was up here in the chat.
Yes.
The fuzzy fly.
That's right. Hello, the Inner Palace Mind. How you doing?
Everybody check out everybody's channels this morning. Got 24 watching, 19 likes there, guys.
I went back. I think I hit the like. I meant to. I was looking at it. Oh, for goodness sake, Roger.
Oh, wow, I can see better. Glasses are clean.
Yeah, I did. Okay, guys. Whether you're coming in, going out, or somewhere in between, make sure you hit that like. And maybe Roger will dance for us again.
I'm watching it again. I love it.
Yep. Yep. I'm hoping with our community we can hit that goal for Fly Natural.
Yep.
Roosevelt. Yeah, this is my second cup this morning there. Delegaf, how you doing?
Hey.
Oh, thank you very much.
Okay, let's see. A couple things I need to check out at 8 o'clock on Monday morning.
Oh, Gary Foster, don't tell me you went out in that weather. A thing about a GoPro. I don't know what that's saying.
Yeah, I gotta send him a GoPro. I just haven't been able to do it yet. So you hang on. I have it. It's actually packed up on my thing. There we go.
Val, I didn't know you worked for GoPro. That's nice.
Okay, I was gonna
No, I just haven't. I had one I wanted to send.
Okay.
Everybody, make sure you hit that like button. Today we have to show Roger how much we appreciate his entertaining dancing skills.
Michael Grooms, 27 years old today. Well, happy birthday. Michael.
Watch out, 27.
There's Kim. I heard him. I heard him in the background.
He says, no, I didn't. He said he wished he was 27.
That's all your imagination. It's a recording. Beep.
Val's life, please, or I will do a counter with donation to prevent Roger from dancing.
Yeah. Swinging them hips is not a thing to see.
He's gonna try and go feed his birds now in this wind.
Wow, I feel guilty, man. Look at it. It's horrible out there.
I know.
This is absolutely crap. Mother Nature, you're such a beep.
Barnacle, how you doing this morning? Voclam, hi.
Asgard. Hugh is going to hold his sword up and knight you, Roger. He's going to knight you for that dance.
Friends Fun 24, how you doing? Check out your channel, my friend. 4.5K.
Oh, Val, I got myself in trouble last night. I wanted to tell you.
Yeah, how'd you do that?
Well, I went on eBay.
Uh-oh.
You know, I bought another drone.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I bought the DJI Mavic 2 Enterprise Duo, which has the infrared camera on it.
Oh, cool. Now you're gonna have to remortgage your house.
Well, as soon as I hit the button and it says pay, and I hit the pay button from PayPal, that buyer's remorse set in just like that. Yeah.
I bet. Oh my gosh.
Careful.
Oh,
That's a sharp sword. You can feel like it isn't Jewish. There you go.
Mia was over sitting on the couch just shaking her head at me. And what the heck are you doing?
SK, that's all my dog food money.
No more brownies for Paul.
Yeah. SKAFPV, good morning.
Well, you know, all night long I kept trying to legitimize my purchase. Is I get calls every once in a while from all over Southeast Michigan to go out and do a search and rescue for animals or children or whatever. And I had a very expensive infrared camera that I used to have on my Inspire ones before I sold them. And this will fill a niche. But then the other side of me would say, yeah, but you know what? Nobody needs you anymore, so nobody's going to call, and you're going to be sitting here with this expensive drone.
Oh my God.
Aerial views and histories, how you doing? Stonewolf is asking you, Paul, if you're in your kitchen. Got a lot of cooking equipment.
Well, that's kind of my holding area.
Your catch-all.
I see things that because my whole life used to revolve around, well, I used to own restaurants and all kinds of things, but around kitchen. And so if you look over here, I've got two pressure cookers. I've got a steak cooker, a rocket grill. I've got up on the top, I've got a hot dog roller. I've got a bistro panini maker. I've got a George Foreman grill. And it's like, now don't ask me how often I use any of that stuff.
Congratulations on your job there, Aerial Views and Histories, UK. I'm very happy for you.
I lost my chat.
You did?
Yeah, hold on.
That Stonewolf says you ought to get a little food truck going there, Paul.
Well, you know what? I haven't really been in the retail food distribution business ever since I sold out. I had a franchise, a Little Caesars Pizza franchise for all of Kansas City, and after trials and tribulations and divorce number 3, I says, I can be miserable anywhere. I'm going to go home where I know everybody. I mean, Kansas City. Don't get me wrong; they're very friendly people, but I just I just can't.
Hey, Mike Kelly.
Mike Kelly, how you doing this morning? Yeah, we're having really crappy weather here this morning, guys.
Val, that last pose you did, Val, almost was like a coffee commercial, wasn't it, Roger?
Yeah.
I don't know the Maxwell House. All I know is the Folgers in your cup. Folgers.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't remember that one either.
Yeah, but it was the expression on your face, and then the that's it.
Because I haven't been able to really drink coffee since I got this cold. It makes me cough a lot because I put cream in my coffee. Today I'm enjoying my cup of coffee. Not so bad. So
everybody, please check out that GoFundMe page. Check it out.
Oh, Stonewolf. Oh yeah, Stonewolf, and I can only apologize for not sending that. It's over there, but I had forgotten. I'll just admit it. My poor brain. See, I haven't seen you in so long. This is what happens. I'm just saying, I forgot.
Val, you're much younger than me because I'm the old guy here on the channel. But you're experiencing what I call mature senior seasoning. When you start to forget things more and more.
I've been doing this for a while. I'm just like, what the heck?
I will be donating to his GoFundMe after I get off the live stream. I'll do it because I got to transfer funds into another bank account. So everybody, you check out that GoFundMe channel. Let's help out Fly Natural. Rosa, it's early in the morning, man, to remember names. Dang. Just looking. Hope you're doing good.
Yeah. Here's in order to fly. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's amazing how life can just kind of turn on a dime, isn't it? Everything's okay, and then it's kind of not really quickly. Oh, happy Hunter, how you doing?
Nice to see you. I just stopped by. Good morning. Cool. Everyone smash that like button. Yes, I like your thinking early in the morning.
I need to do.
Our wind started picking up here really around 2 o'clock this morning. Really bad. I have a feeling there'll be no mail service again today.
No?
Oh, no. They've gotten to a point when it snows a little bit now, they stop passing by. Which I don't blame them, especially in these country roads here.
Okay, so all of my devices are not doing what I want them to do now. When did this start? When did my devices start having a mind of their own? They're supposed to do what I want. Right?
Well, it's all part of the machine's takeover.
Grr. Hey, Chris Hope, how you doing?
Chris Hope is in the house. How you doing, Chris?
Yeah, I'm doing all the stuff I normally do, and it's just saying, yeah, no, I'm not doing it. There we go.
we're plastering the link on today. I'm gonna try and get them as much help as possible. That's for sure.
I'm over there right now on GoFundMe. I don't get over this channel that often, but I did see something that I find kind of interesting. GoFundMe is it automatically adds a tip to whatever donation you do, 10%. I didn't
know that.
I didn't. I mean, I suppose everybody's got to make money, but
Yeah.
kind of like going into some of those big restaurants where it automatically comes on the bill.
Yeah.
I donated because of Centroid. Is that what we put because of Centroid, or what do we put in there?
Put me as because he needs it.
I'm gonna put.
I put it down because he needs it. That's what I do.
Okay, I donated because Roger.
Yeah, and I don't mean to be mean, but I have one job I've been doing. They haven't paid me in a month. It's supposed to be all automatic. I just checked, so I'm gonna have to wait. Flyer.
Roger.
You know, Val, I just got your link to go on Google.
Too late. I'm off, Roger. You lost your opportunity.
I just got the notice.
Did you? Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, what do they call that? I'm self-employed. So if people don't pay me, I actually have no money.
Mm.
And they don't always pay on time. So this one job, which is supposed to be automatic, been over a month. I haven't been paid since January.
Oh,
January, yeah.
Happy Hunter, how you doing?
Hey Val, is this okay? Here's the comment. Roger and Val at Canadian Drone Hub wants to show you support and love.
Oh, very sweet. But you didn't have to put me in there, but very sweet. Yeah. Hey DW, how you doing? Paul, are the brownies coming out?
What Beyond Trees, where is he flying from? I don't know what you're talking about there. I'm sorry about that. Beyond Trees.
Val, I'm not in the bathroom, but
Thank you. Thank you for clearing that up. Hey Beyond Trees, how you doing, darling? You're very sweet, Paul.
Oh, we have so much fun with Val, don't we, Roger?
Yeah.
So DW, are you on vacation? Is that what you're saying?
You're still on vacation, I think.
Me? No, I've been back. I'm on Sundays, Tuesdays again. So.
Good morning, Drone Worship.
Yeah, you got to ring that bell, darling. Ring that bell.
Okay, Dugan, how you doing?
I'm blaming the cold for my lack of me.
If I'm not mistaken, he's from New York, I think. Wait a minute. No. Does anybody know where Fly Natural is from?
Nice.
Is he from Alabama or New York? Or Arizona? I can't remember Beyond Trees. I'm very sorry about that.
It's not Fly Natural, right? Is it Fly Natural? It is.
Yes, still. Oh, you're on vacation. Okay, you're still okay.
Yeah, he's been on our stream for a long time.
New Jersey, old guy in drone. Okay. King FPV, how you doing? God, that wind is coming up. Your wind's almost finished over there, Paul?
Yeah. They're just the flags across the street are still blowing, but I would say, estimating of the way they're blowing, I'd say it's probably 12 to 14 mile an hour winds here.
Okay. Chris Hope just said it now. He lives in Arkansas.
Our Kansas or his Kansas?
No,
Arkansas.
Kansas.
Oh, Arkansas, Kansas. Okay.
Arkansas. Okay.
Confirm.
I got that GoFundMe thing in my junk mail this morning, and as soon as I got on, I started posting it into the live stream. So the Ozarks.
Okay, this old guy just got done doing a donation. It took me that long.
Wow. Hey, Russ, how you doing?
Hey, droning about Northwest.
Ozarks.
Yeah,
Wow.
Gary Foster. We're getting about the same thing here.
Thomas O'Sullivan, how you doing? Okay.
Everybody check out everybody's channels. Make sure you got their numbers.
And guys, don't forget, whether you're coming in, going out, or somewhere in between, go ahead and hit that like. It means a lot to Roger. It means a lot to all of us. Thank you. I'm glad
Where you
you
at,
Mr. Sullivan.
Rogers at 30. Rogers at 36. Let's bump it, bump it, bump it.
Bam.
Everybody check out Beyond Trees. Is at 522. Let's get his numbers up, guys. Newfound Drone Productions. Bill, good morning. Good morning.
Oh,
Bill's at 689.
wow. Nice.
Let's try and get him over about 700 today, guys, if we can. If you don't have him, Newfound Drone Productions. Bill, check out his channel.
Bill.
Newfound. There he is. Okay, I'm going to be doing my loop, Roger.
Okay.
Val doesn't understand what I talk about when I say that. It takes me about what, 2 minutes, Roger, to go and make the loop, go look at his channel, go back around, and then take a look at it, subscribe, and then come back again.
Everybody check out the Inner Palace Mine. Check out his channel. It's at 274. Get his numbers up.
Val, that might be because I have my computer set for senior moments. So
Right?
Everybody check out the old guy and the drone. Check out his channel. He's at 445.
Newfound Drones, I already had them. Thought I did.
Everybody check out Chris Hope. Chris Hope is at 364. Check out his channel, guys. Got very nice content. 364 for Chris Hope.
So Roger, you're not sitting there with your spark batteries all charged up, ready to go yet, are you?
No. Stone Wolf is at 530, guys. Everybody check out Stone Wolf FPV. He's at 530. No, they were charged up, but we made the spark run a little bit there without the blades.
Hey, Michael Benny, how you doing? Happy birthday.
Well, here's a trick for you if you want to fly the Spark indoors. What you do is you sit there with your controller and you take the props off the Spark.
Yeah.
And you hand it to Kim and you have him run around the room going zoom, zoom.
Hey, Kirk Mayberry, how you doing?
Everybody check out Michael Banny. He's at 176, guys. Michael Banny, check him out. He has very good content.
Joe Stan.
Morning. He put up a video 19 hours ago called The Race of Junior versus Senior.
Well, if I were a betting man, I'd be betting on Junior that he would smoke the senior in a race.
Hey, Kirk Mayberry, how you doing? Kirk Mayberry's at 808 guys. Check out his channel. Very good content. He posted a last video 12 hours ago called Breath. Check out his channel. That chat's really going, isn't it? Joe Stan, how you doing this morning? Joe Stan TV.
Your chat's is starting to look almost like one of those big channels, Roger, where you got to be a speed reader.
Joe Stan FPV's at 793. Let's try and get him to 800 this morning, guys. Joe Stan FPV. Let's try to get him to 800.
Roger, it looks like Val's plotting something.
No, I'm just emailing someone to say, why am I not? I had to wait till it was at least a decent time to say, why didn't they pay me? Sorry, guys. I still have to worry about mortgage and all that stuff. Like, come on.
We need to get Val on Super Chat.
Oh my God.
And
yeah,
then,
it's just one of those deals, guys.
And then we could do to you like you did to Roger. You could be doing the dancing for dollars.
You would not want to see that. Let me just say. That would be horrible for all of us.
Yeah, but it sure would be great entertainment on YouTube forever.
Michael Bandy says he won in the last 2 seconds with the race.
Nice. I'll type slower so Paul can read it. Gary.
RC Crazy.
And you know, but I don't mind people using caps because it happens to help this old guy's eyes. You know, just saying. I know a young among the youngins, caps mean they're yelling, but not to me. It means you're helping the old guy out.
Everybody check out RC Crazy. He's at 915, guys. Check him out.
Yeah, Joe Stan, that's the way that works, isn't it? You know, I swear every time I come on live, I lose some, and then I gain them back after I'm off. I don't know what's going on. Hey, Eagle VP, how you doing?
Stonewolf says, why can you give only money to the rich? It would be some super chatting, but I have no streams and not enough subs.
Oh my God. Hey, RC Crazy. How you doing?
Eagle VP, how you doing? Good morning, good morning.
Oh my gosh.
Eagle VP has a very good channel going, guys. Very good content. Check him out.
Oh my God.
You guys can send me money anytime you like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stop carrying. Okay, Joe Stan, no problem. Everybody check out that GoFundMe channel to help out one of our flyers. His name is Fly Natural. His real name is Roosevelt. He needs money to help him get him out of a bind. He was living with his uncle, and they had to place his uncle in a home, and now he's got to find a place to live.
Yeah, I got to tell you right now, he's almost halfway there. Last time I looked, he's going for $1,000. He was at 400. So, hey, 616. So he is actually getting close to where he wanted to be, which is fantastic. He's at 443 right now. So he is getting there, guys.
Michael Grooms would like to hit his 400 for his birthday. Oh yeah, right. Fly over that frozen place. I don't fly in the winter. Not this winter anyway. I know that. Hey, Quatrash is in the house. Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, Hash.
Everybody check out Quatrash. He's at 271.
Thrash.
He's got very good content on his channel, guys. Check him out.
Roger Price is in the house.
But why? Roger Price, how you doing?
So 616, do you have two different names for your channel now? Because sometimes I'm seeing 616 turns now, and sometimes it's 616 printing, 3D printing. So are you going back to just 616 drones?
Roger Price is at 520 now. Congrats on that, Roger.
I'm sorry, Roger. You don't do it as good as D1 Gray does. Name you.
Yeah, I know Stonewolf, but you know, winter coats and all that to go flying and all that. No. I don't want to catch pneumonia neither at my age.
Right. Oh. Hey, Mike Kelly. Yeah, I loved it over in Germany. What fun. I spent most of my time in Heidelberg. Oh, so beautiful. Yeah, I like 616 drones too. I
If you
like
hover
it.
in the elevator, it does go up and down. There you go, RC Crazy.
D1 great. Last I heard, he has a lot of fun. He's spending time with grandkids. He's just such a nice guy. Oh, you only been to Frankfurt Airport? Yeah. Yeah, I've been to that airport too. Then my daddy picked me up and off we went to Heidelberg.
Yeah, beyond trees. I know a lot of fires in Nova Scotia recently. Yeah, been seeing that on the news. There you go. That's our commercial of the day. Val's Life, Sundays and Tuesdays, 7 p.m.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm on tomorrow night at 7. So I hope you guys can make it, but you know, I know you guys have.
And for those of you that missed Val's interview last night with Cab 7, it was spectacular. Go back and watch it. It's well worth it.
Oh, thank you, Paul. That's very sweet of you to say.
Okay, Kirk Mayberry. Yes, sir.
Hi, Kirk.
My friend.
Oh.
Also, in your daily conversations, make sure you tell everybody this is the place to be. And it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all day long.
I'm using the 9, isn't it the 922? I think C or something like that. Yeah, it's kind of the mid-range webcam. But I think the difference with mine shows up a lot of times is the lighting. I have special lighting, and then I have internet. I pay quite a bit for internet. Yeah, because I just can't stand it when it doesn't work well.
Glenesis, how you doing?
Glenesis?
Yeah. Thomas O'Sullivan, sorry I can't stay. I was hoping to stay longer, but catch you tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Okay, Thomas.
We'll catch you tomorrow, Thomas O'Sullivan.
Kirk Mayberry says bye, Val.
Thomas, you behave today. Remember, Val is always watching.
I am. Roger makes me because he's like Santa Claus, and he says, I got a list, checking it twice, get out there and check it, Valerie. He kind of lazy went that way.
Yeah, our secret. Yeah, I won't get a break all those days. That's for sure.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a 1080p Logitech cam. 920 or 922 or something like that.
Stonewolf says you have special lighting.
Yes, I have a light up here that shines down, just so it's a little clearer. And then, excuse me, Alexa, living room on 100%.
John Effects, he was on my live stream chatting. Go.
Account. To get started, go to the smart home section of the Alexa app.
You just triggered my Alexa that's sitting right next to the computer.
Sorry.
She came up and said, I don't have an account with your account.
See, they need to.
Okay, there.
What kind of Alexa do you have, Paul? Is it a dot? Is it a show?
Well, let's see. I've got 3 of the original big tall Alexas, and I've got 3 dots, and I've bought 3 or 4 Alexas and given them to all my friends.
When I reached 100, I did a giveaway because who knows when you're going to hit 1,000? I'm sorry. People do it a lot faster than I did it now. Nowadays, they're doing it a lot faster. But I gave away a dot to Tony Lewis. I did one of those random drawings because I'm so impressed with it. Because when I go to bed, I don't have to get up and check on my lights. I just go, okay, so turn off this light and that light and that light. Because I'm lazy.
Well,
get up after I lay down.
Val, I'm going to, one of these days, I'm going to be sending Roger either a dot or a regular one, because he doesn't have any of that electronic personal assistance there, other than when he takes and he bangs up on the ceiling, Kim.
Yeah, right. Oh, RC Crazy, you're at 915. So all he needs is 85 more and he'll hit that 1,000. And RC Crazy, nice channel, does nice shout outs on Saturday at 5:30 my time. No.
5:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, 5:30 Eastern Time, because then Roger comes on at 7:30 Eastern Time. So yeah, guys, hit up RC Crazy. Take a look at what he's got to offer. I think you'll like it.
Val, you're kind of high techy. What do you think of those new Amazon where the screen where you just tell it, to call so and so, and it does it over the internet?
I have that.
Well, maybe that's what we need to get Roger. Then you could be just telling him what to do all the time.
You know what? I have that drop-in thing, so you can be going around doing whatever you're doing in the privacy of your own home. And if you don't know to turn that off, someone goes, "Hey, so-and-so drop into Roger." He could be just dancing in his underwear, and all of a sudden, I'd be able to see that. No. I'm telling you, I think it should start where that's not on. You have to turn it on. I was sleeping one day, and my friend Janet, who has one, was like dropping, and all of a sudden I hear Valerie, turn around. She's, I'm like, what the hell? What are you doing in my room?
Hey, Real Talk Studios.
There's a lot of static with it. The newer ones probably don't have that, but the first generation, don't buy it. Even if it's refurb, don't even bother. I'm just going to be just straight up. The little shows, the little small ones, those are good. But that first generation,
the big one is it's kind of at an angle, right? And it's big, about this big, or
yeah, and there are lines through it all the time. And then I went and read up on it. A lot of people ended up with that. They weren't fixing it. Bad show for Amazon. But yeah, so I still have it in my bedroom, but I don't.
If anybody has any extra dots sitting around, please send them to Roger. I got to get one for Roger and one for Kim upstairs.
See, I think Roger would love it, because then he'd be like, okay, so I don't want to say her name because she's so jumpy, but turn on Kim's room, and Kim, what the heck? Oh, you can hear him clomping around. Damn it, Roger. Dots, Dangerous Toys.
Dangerous Toys. Yeah, Roger Price. I sent you the email, Roger Price. I don't know if you sent me one in the back there. I mean, I gave you my email address in the chat. Yeah, say goodbye to the privacy, Asgard Studio says.
So, yeah, this is one thing. People said, it can watch all the time. It can hear you all the time. Absolutely, that's true. So if you're the kind of person that has that exciting life, maybe spy or something, don't get it.
Huh.
Me, I've always told people I am not exciting. It is so boring at my house. Excitement happens around me, but I myself am not exciting.
Well,
So
you
what
know,
they're gonna hear if they listen to me is, oh my God, I forgot to feed the dog. That's why he's jumping on me. Here's your food. This is what my life is. This is all my life is.
well, Val, now,
Nothing usually happening here.
Val, do you order pizza and stuff with yours or no?
I haven't. Do you?
Yeah, I have a friend of mine, that lady friend. She has the great big macaw parrots that talk,
Yeah.
and she has to make sure she turns them off, or that somebody will show up at the door and it'll say, "Order pizza."
Oh,
And then
Wait a minute, guys, please. Roger Price, send me an email, okay, and I'll send you a link. You got my email there, so send me an email and I'll send you a link. Yeah.
And Echo is your code name for your painful team. Nice. Oh yeah. I don't know, RC Crazy. I know the GoPros go in there, but I don't think you'd want to pay that to put it in your pond. Do you see his email right here, Roger?
I've seen it, yeah. I copied it. I'm gonna see if it's gonna work. Okay. You could, I think, paste. Yeah, you can remove your email there, Roger.
Oh, you can leave it there and we can start spamming. I can use my Echo to do it. Hey, Philly Drone.
Roger, there you go. Now you understand why Kim maybe isn't quite wrong all the time. That Valerie starts things, you know. It's
I don't start anything. I am an angel. Wi-Fi action cam. Oh, how much is the Wi-Fi action cam? 616. All the time. Nice. Hey, Jesse Lopez, how you doing? Yeah, see, I don't know what I think Roger'd get mad at the dot in the Echo stuff. I think he'd get mad at it.
Echo.
See? He has no idea what I'm talking about.
Because I'm trying to get somebody on here and I got some emails and all that. And, Roger, I'm gonna give you my email. Email me, please, because it's not, your email didn't work at all.
I'm just kidding. How did I get on here, Roger?
I sent you a link.
There.
His email went red and it says nobody found.
Oh.
Okay, Jesse Lopez, how you doing this morning? Philly Drone Life, hi. Deanna Palace, Gary Foster, RC Crazy, 616, All Guy in the Drone, Asgard Studios.
Adam. So, Paul, did you notice how frustrated he gets when he tries some links and it doesn't get there?
Yeah. But you know what? Roger also knows a trick that he taught me here. What was it, about a week ago? Somebody was having a hard time getting the invite, right, Roger?
Yeah.
And Roger sent invite that he received to be on the same channel. So once you get an invite, you can circulate that around to somebody, like let's say the host is having a hard time. You can actually send them your link invite, right, Roger? And then they can use that and get on.
Yeah.
I don't know. How did I get there? Well, Alan, Russ, you're so funny. Oh my God. You're so funny. I know. Johnny about Northwest was attacked by 2 women that shaved his head. I was stunned by the violence. Suman, hey.
Hi, Suman.
Yeah. Oh, Mitch, old guy in a drone, is having the same situation. I think he has an echo right next to his computer too. So whenever Val uses as a trigger word, mine starts talking, and probably Mitch and everybody else out there in TV land is the same thing.
I know my son changed the name of all of his because I was using my show to drop in, and I'm telling you, he was not impressed with that. He's sitting there, and all of a sudden I'm there. Hey, David. What? Mom. And I go, I just thought I'd drop in, say hi. He goes, yeah, you can't do that. And he blocked it. I'm like, damn it.
Try it again there, Roger. Try it again.
I tripped yours. Oh my God. You unmuted the mic. That is so cool.
Adam Ackerman, how you doing? Let me try this for the fun of it. And paste here. That won't work.
He's calling.
He's calling. He's calling.
Yeah, it said Roger Price calling.
Not getting nothing.
Okay, so we do this. Alexa, play kitty cat sounds.
Cat sounds is included with Prime Video available with Amazon Music Unlimited. To learn more?
No.
Hey, Chris and Sam, how you doing? Roger, just send me an ordinary email, in the chat. Just send me an ordinary email.
Cat sounds by Tom Sound on Amazon Music.
Alexa, stop.
Old guy in the drone saw in South Park. I'll have to work on it. Okay. Yeah, but just send me an email, Roger. Yeah, an ordinary email. Just send it to me. You got my email address. Just send me an ordinary email. And I'll send you a link, and then you'll see it'll work.
Yeah, Rogers doesn't do Skypes.
No, I don't do Skype. Hey, Lloyd, how you doing? Good morning. Just sent an email.
He'll do the chores and make all my YouTube videos for the next 2 weeks. That's so funny.
Yeah, Val,
garage.
Val, my lady friend, had her grandchildren here for a couple of weeks, and they were abusing the echo. Every time she'd turn around, it was playing that Baby Shark song.
Oh God. Oh God. Everyone with a child plays that song. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Russ, he had to change his appointment. So I went on for a half hour for him. He got me up at 7. I think he just wanted to see me get up at that time. I think he knew all along there was no doctor.
No, I got in my truck this morning, took it out of the carport, listened to the news, and I said, "What kind? The roads were closed and all that." I said, "Hell with it. I'm going back to bed."
Roger, that's okay. That's your story, and stick to it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You stick to that story. I was out with my bare feet and it was snowing and I was like, oh my God. Then I went in and saw Valerie on at 7 in the morning, went, see? Laughing. I'll get her.
I didn't go on the computer until you phoned me and woke me up.
I did. For some reason, I thought, he's probably home getting ready to go on, and I'm up for no reason. Yeah. I mistook you for newfound drones. Blah. Baby shark. Baby. I forgot beyond trees. Yeah, Paul was eating some brownies.
Everybody's channel.
Okay, Roger Price said done. I don't know what he did, but he's done with it. He did it.
Okay.
Bye, Russ. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. Hello, Uncle. I guess so. Did you do it, Roger?
I'm opening his email now. My internet's not fast like you guys,
I think we should all just sit here and stare at Roger.
Oh my God. Well, I just sent you the link there.
When he gets frustrated, you don't want to interrupt, Val.
Yeah, because he gets all squinty-eyed and his little beard starts standing out really hard.
Yeah.
I think that's called getting bristly.
Well, that is another word for it if you want to be technical.
Okay, Roger, I sent you the email. You just got to click on that link. We'll see if it works. Joining Effects with Claude. How are you? How you doing? Chris Hope. Hey, Lloyd, I sent you a link.
Hey, Leonard.
Leonard Shea, how you doing this morning?
Val, did you see over the weekend that Russell got his hair shaved by his daughter?
Yes, I did. I did see that. That was great. That was great. I was working, so I couldn't really stay on. I could just watch it. So I did. Because I didn't want to miss it.
I don't know if Kim's on his computer or not. I know he's upstairs having his first coffee.
Hey, Pauline. How you doing?
Hello, Pauline.
I'm going to say everything's shut down here because of the winds. Yeah. Everything's kind of, we're just getting rain.
Yeah, here too, the roads are shut down. Some roads are shut down. That's why I couldn't go to my appointment this morning. Well, it's really not an appointment. I just got to go get blood tests done. I just got to walk in, get the test done, walk back out.
So when are you going to do that now, Roger?
Pardon?
When are you going to go get those tests done now?
I'm going to get them done tomorrow morning.
Okay, guys, so you will see me again at 7 o'clock. Not my fault.
No, I should be back for 9. The latest 9:30.
Okay.
Val will be on standby.
Yeah.
I'll be on standby. I'll call you.
Because I get in front of the door at 6:30. They open up at 7. Around 7:30, seeing I'm diabetic, they take all the diabetics first to do their blood test.
Yeah.
Then I got to go and eat. And then after at 8 o'clock, I got to be at the doctor's office just to pick up some papers. Then I come home.
How far is it away from you?
It's about a 45-minute drive.
That's not too bad. If you're not on, I'll go on till you get there, but hurry home. Unless you want to just wait till 9:30 to go on.
Yeah, I might be on 9:30. Everybody's falling around. Oh, yeah, well, they're calling for nice and sunny tomorrow. So.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you'll be home in time.
Yeah, I'll be home in time. Chris and Sam, how you doing?
Droning about Northwest. See what you have done, Paul and Val. Roger is talking to himself now.
Hey, Kenneth, the Kentucky fam, how you doing? Okay, Mike Kelly, nice seeing you. So nice seeing you, Pauline, too.
Roger, one thing I can say is all of your subscribers are very protective of you, which is good. But in this case over here, you know, Val, not so much. Not so much.
I know. What happened?
Everybody check out everybody's channels. Make sure you got them.
Bye, Jesse Lopez.
Jesse Lopez. I like that name.
Everybody check out that GoFundMe page. It's for one of our flyers. He needs a little bit of help this morning.
Hey,
Whatever you can do, whatever, $2, $3, $4, whatever you can afford, it'll help them out. Happy's famous. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning.
Thank you, Stonewall.
Oh, look who's here. Lloyd.
Who?
Lloyd.
He is? Oh, there he is.
There we go.
Hey, Lloyd.
Good morning.
And
oh, you got a lot. So Roger, I'm going to go ahead and go and catch up on some beauty sleep.
Okay.
And I love you. I love you. Bye, Lloyd. Bye, Roger Price.
Was it something I said?
Yeah.
Val, you don't need any more beauty sleep because you're so gorgeous now.
You have a girlfriend.
Remember, Val? Yeah, he's been married 3 times. Val, remember?
Yeah, me too. Me too. I do all that stuff now. Okay, love you guys. Bye.
Bye, Val. Wow, I feel bad now.
Hey, Roger, how you doing? Biff.
Biff's in the house.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me all right?
Yep.
All right.
We can hear you.
Okay.
Wow, that works. Well, I don't need to go buy a webcam now. That's awesome.
Okay, Roger, you're gonna have to put your sound up a little bit more. Your microphone's a little low.
I'm going off my cell phone, so I don't think I can do that.
Okay. You're gonna
just working with a few things just to see what's going to work best. I didn't have the email client on my iPad, so that's why I had to roll around getting Hangouts on the phone and then down, blah, blah, blah.
Okay. Well, at least we know it's working.
Yes.
iPad, but we'll see. I'll try this for
Yeah. It's just that you might have to probably buy a microphone or something to hook into your iPad or something to make the sound go higher.
Either that or use your stadium voice, you know.
Your headset, if you got a headset or something.
No, I got headphones, but when I had those on, I had to plug into complicating things. I have my iPad, I have the PC in front of me, and then I have the audio from the iPad going to my ears, which was
okay.
I think I know what the problem is with the audio. I think it's because my phone case. So ditch me, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the client now that I have it installed on the iPad. I'm going to see if the iPad's better.
Okay.
Right.
I'm just going to put my sound down here a little bit because if Paul talks or Lloyd, I'll blow my speakers. Okay,
Lloyd, it's good seeing you, my friend.
Good morning. Whoops.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
That was your sock puppet voice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm just barely awake, guys. This is my first cup of coffee, so you'll have to excuse me.
That's cool. Philly Drone Life, how you doing?
You know, I got a question. I mean, because you guys are both in my age group. Do you guys get emails like the one I just got about Dementia Destroyer? Now, why are they sending me something about dementia? Do they know something I don't know?
I get all kinds of that stuff, like the rest home, and you know,
Yeah.
have you made your final arrangements yet, or you know?
No, I don't get any of those at all, guys.
Man, this just isn't right. You know.
The only thing I get is emails to buy furniture, and that's it.
Looks like Russell's headed out for the day.
Okay. So if everybody is demented nowadays, there you go.
Hey, Lloyd,
Yeah.
Lloyd, I'm going to share a little secret with you. Okay, now
What's that?
you can't tell Mel.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I just ordered, not for Mel, but for me, a Mavic 2 Enterprise Duo.
Oh, awesome. Oh, yeah. He's gonna. Yeah. Yeah.
He's gonna freak out when he hears that.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. You know, actually, this is kind of fortuitous. I was going to, because you know, I have my live shows on Monday night,
Right.
and Mel's been having some internet issues, to say the least. He's been fighting with AT&T. He's got two different service providers that he's going through, and neither one of them seem to. Maybe if the two of them got together, they could both get him up to speed, but the two of them by themselves aren't working. So, and he's at the end of the month, and he's limited to his data, and he does not want to go over because they charge him a ridiculous amount for 1 gig.
Yeah.
And so I'm short a co-host tonight. And I was going to see if I was thinking about asking either one of you guys if one of you wanted to be my co-host tonight at 7 Central Time. Now, Roger, I know you do a show tonight, so you may not be able to. But
no, tonight. Today's what, Monday?
Yeah.
I don't do any shows on Monday.
No, Roger is clear.
I'm clear.
Oh, okay. Well, would either you or Paul, would either one of you want to be my co-host for an hour on the show tonight?
I'm sure Roger would do that, wouldn't you, Roger?
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't. I don't.
Okay. I'll send you an email. I'll send you an email with how to get on, and it's just real simple. There's no Google Hangouts. You just go to. I'll send you an email with a password, and Google. You'll just go to vmixcall.com.
Yeah.
Log into it like you would Google Hangouts, and you're on the show. And you know, you've watched my show, so you know there's not much structure to it. It's just whatever pops into my brain is usually what comes out of my mouth. So
no problem. No problem.
all right, that's fantastic. Yeah, because Mel called me last night. And we talked for about an hour and a half, and he just said, "Man, I can't." And he's not going to do his show on Wednesday either. So
yeah,
I may pick it up Wednesday. I haven't talked to him about it yet, but we kind of. But he said he's definitely not going to be able to do it Wednesday either. So okay. I may just go ahead and do the Wednesday show to pick up. So I may look at somebody else to co-host. But yeah, Roger, you've come on my show and you've allowed me on your show. So why don't you've come as I know you've watched it in the chat. I've seen you in the chat all the time. So yeah, so it'd be 6 o'clock your time, Roger.
Okay, no problem.
Because you're Eastern time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be here. Roger, want to do an audio check? Audio.
Checking 1 2. Check 1 2.
Better. That's a lot better.
Yeah, it's outside the KC. I figured that would be the defining factor.
Okay.
Lloyd, let me clear something up. It wasn't that I didn't want to do it. Just as an old guy, I'm not as techy as you are, and I've never used vMix before or any of that kind of stuff. And so, and Roger is much more seasoned at all this stuff. And so, I don't want you to think that I would never do that for you, but it's just.
Oh, no. It's, well, one of these days, I'll sit down. As far as what you would have to do as a co-host, all you got to do is type in vmixcall.com. And it brings up a window. You put your name. I send you the password. You put it in there. You click join, and you're on. It's that simple. Yeah, okay. That's why we use vMix because you're talking about Mel and I. We're not techies either. So,
yeah.
Okay,
I just want to ask Roger, whereabouts do you live, Roger?
Newfoundland, Canada.
Okay, I know there's two of them from Newfoundland. Okay, you got Newfoundland drones from Newfoundland, and
Yep.
you also. Okay, so how's your weather down there?
Freezing cold.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if you're going to get these winds or not, but we're really socked in there with this big storm here.
Starting to pick up now, and we're supposed to be getting like 2 to 5 overnight, and another 5 or something the next day, and then it usually gets a bit warmer, and then it goes to that, it's like up and down like a dog's stomach, pretty much.
Freeze, yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting hammered really good right now, so we're snowed in, got road closures and everything there. So
Yeah, well, we're used to that, but lately, by the past couple of winters, haven't been like the average for us.
yeah, same here.
There was 1 year, I think it was 2001. We had 600 centimeters of snow between October and February.
Yeah,
600 centimeters. So you do the math. I'm not sure what that is in. Well, you're in Canada, so you know what I mean.
Yeah,
but Paul may not.
Yeah. Lloyd's in the States too. So when you guys start talking centimeters and meters and all that kind of stuff, we have to engage this. And I'm an old guy, so it takes a minute. Or I have to ask my electronic assistant over here, please convert.
These things are wonderful.
Yeah.
This is the best thing ever.
Be right back. I gotta let Mia out.
Okay.
Yeah. I just Google it.
Storm says, I could see the Newfoundland in him. The second he moved his mouth, he didn't even hear the words before I knew.
East Coast, baby.
Wait.
I almost thought you were you almost have, from my point of view, you almost have like like a very light Irish accent.
There's a lot of Irish history around here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would explain.
But my lineage goes back to a place called Crieff, I think it is, in Scotland.
Yeah, I knew there was it almost sounds like there's a bit of the Gaelic in the way you guys, in your accents compared to.
I can pull it off.
If you'd like. Can you sound like you got a wee bit of the leprechaun in you?
I used to play in what I call affectionately a fiddly D band, Irish trad, and that's a pretty big thing around here. And one of the guys, I sometimes make fun of it with my friends. You'd swear to God, he brushes his teeth and gargles with whiskey every morning, and he does that much singing, I guess, in smoky bars and stuff. Because I guess you used to be able to smoke in bars around here up until I don't know, can't remember when that changed. But anyway, he said. What's the thing he says? Put your hands together.
Yeah.
Everybody put your hands together now.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely can pull off the Gaelic accent.
Yeah, I'm around quite a bit.
Yeah.
But I'm a drummer, and I've played a whole bunch of different music. I've not only played Irish trad, I've played punk rock back in a long, long time ago. Rock and roll, reggae. I do play reggae.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
I like all the music you mentioned, but the punk rock, I just could never get into that stuff. It was like,
it was a bit of a different music scene in this neck of the woods back in the day when I was growing up.
Just when I looked at doors, my mailman was having problems getting to the mailbox, so he got up. First time I seen him get out of his car and go put the mail in the mailbox. It's not bad.
Yeah, he's finally earning his living.
Yeah, we have mail delivery today. I thought we wouldn't have any at all. The way the weather is.
Beyond Trees got it right, Donnie Dumphy style. There's
not too many people going to know what.
Not too many people going to know what that is. Sorry, I play drums.
Oh, drums. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought you said. I play guitar, rhythm. Well, I play rhythm guitar. It's bad when you're a rhythm guitar player and you have no rhythm. That really creates problems.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drone effects, Leonard Shea, Newfies are very musical. Great part of Canada. Yes, it is. I like the music also a lot.
Okay.
Did you?
Learning curve.
Well, wasn't Newfoundland basically settled by the Celtic, like the Scots, the Irish, the Welsh, any of the, well, before they became those, they were, and the Vikings. I mean, if I remember my English American history back when I was in college, which was way back, I've lost some gray cells since then, but you know.
Yeah. Well, that depends on who you ask, but the actual history, whether some people like it or not, we invaded. The Beothics were here. The Indians were here before white man ever came over here.
Well, yeah.
The Vikings were actually the first, but they claim John Cabot was the first. But John Cabot was the first to make a settlement here. See, I don't even know if that's true, because there is an actual encampment that's you can visit up in the northern peninsula of the island, where they have basically it's a replica of Viking huts and it's where they landed anyway. It's called Lansom Meadows. And John Cabot supposedly came after that. I think it was 1492, and discovered North America as we know it, as far as the Queen's concerned.
You know, when you have 5 or 6 tabs open on your browser and you go to Google something, make sure you don't Google the Google Hangouts. Otherwise, it shuts you off.
Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do, because I got a multitude of devices here now on the go, and I'm going to try to figure out which is going to work best. But I'm going to try to get away without spending any money, but it looks like I can. My audio still good? Yeah.
Yeah, you're coming through great.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Everybody's going for brownies and such.
Good. Roger leaves. Yeah. See, I knocked myself out, and Roger left while we were talking. He was.
I'm back. Sorry, I went to set the water up for coffee.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Roland's in the house.
Well, the Vikings have a long tradition with the Scot and the Irish, because they were constantly invading both of those countries, and so there's so much of, you know, and this is back before they, you know, this is back in the anywhere from about 800 AD on up to clear up to 1400, when finally the United Kingdom was settled by, you know, Scotland had its rulers, and Ireland had its rulers, and of course England had theirs, you know, and you had the Saxons, you know, which were fighting. Yes, they had, you know, I don't know that the Celtic nations, the Scots, the Irish, and the English even know, you know, who the original, because the Celtics basically merged with everybody after the Saxons and and of course, in the Vikings, like you say, they came over to the New World. They came here. They came up in Newfoundland and up in Canada. But there's such a, you know, I don't know why I'm interested in this crap. It's just that's what I studied in college, you know.
Yeah. A lot of interesting things have happened here and off our coast. Of course, the 9/11 thing, which everybody, some people don't know about. I've encountered some people that don't realize that the extent of what went on here when that happened that day. And the Titanic is not far from us, actually, just offshore. And I actually worked on the Russian vessel, rigging lighting for, I forget the guy's name now. But anyway, they used the 2 Russian subs on the side of that ship to go down to and they discovered it first. Anyway, they were going to shoot the high-end movie, or not movie, but documentary on it. So we had a lot of high-end cameras and stuff like that, and they wanted all this lighting changed inside. So I did get to work on that boat that had the subs on it. The subs were pretty cool, I must say. Ooh, what happened?
Roger stepped out for a minute.
Oh, I just heard do-do-do. I'm not used to
did
the
it
noises.
again. I did it again.
You gotta remember there, Roger, too. Or do you prefer being called Biff? Because I see that's what it says.
Nah, just go with Raj.
Raj. Okay. You're on with a couple of or three older guys, and we're not the techies that you young guys are.
I'll stop you there, and I'm going to ask you how old you think I am.
I would say in their 40s.
I'm doing pretty good then. That's always pretty much the way it's been for me all my life. I am 50. I was born in 68, sir. There was no man on the moon when I was born.
I'm 66. I'm 66, going to be 67. And they weren't even thinking about going to the moon when I was a young man.
No, I can imagine. No. Yeah.
And I'm 60
telephone
on something else.
Yeah, I think I'm the oldest one on here.
Yeah, probably close to it.
I remember the first cell phone. You remember the first phone? Is that the way that goes?
Yeah. Alexander Graham Bell just lived around the corner. In fact, I was picnicking at Kitty Hawk the day the Wright brothers tried that contraption.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and look what mess that's got us into. Now we got drones everywhere, and the people spying on us, trying to catch pictures of me in my blue underwear. It's just tragic. Really, come on, guys, get a grip. And
I have given up going out in the backyard in my thong anymore. So
I know it's
that's a good thing.
I gotta get that
pack of brownies off to the right, cell phone on the left, and the dog running around them.
I just want to say hi to everybody in the chat there, guys. Michael Grooms, Drone Shots, RC Dude is in the house, 616 Drones, Phantom Flight 101, good morning. Okay, it's got Beyond Trees, Interactive DNA, how you doing? Inner Palace, Hadley's Famous. Yeah, we had a history lesson this morning. That's right, Hadley. You do it. How you doing?
I see Chris and Sam Living are going to the gym. Catch us later. It's not quite lunchtime here. I go to Jim's Diner all the time.
Yeah, Jill Skills, how you doing this morning?
Well, if you ever see me running, you better run too, because that's the only way I'm running. Somebody's chasing me.
Jill Skills, sorry to hear what happened to you a couple of days ago there. So I hope everything's in order now.
Yeah, that's some scary stuff there. Hey.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Nothing there, but
I think I watched a replay, and then I watched his video he put up after it, just talking about it. That's man, oh man.
Well, what happened? I guess I missed something.
It was called swatting.
Yeah, he got swatted.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I thought it only existed in the gaming world, but apparently not.
Well, if you go way back in the chat, Lloyd, you'll see the memorable Roger doing his late night dance the other night on his channel. You might have missed it.
Thank God.
Did I?
That link is way up there. He won't be able to get it. I'm glad.
Yeah, I think I saved it. I could probably put it on there for you, Roger. Is that what you want me to do?
You could do it if you want. I don't care. You guys missed something that night. That's all I can say. Riley, how you doing?
Did you get a little bit too much into the grapes or something, Roger? Is that what happened?
No.
Val set him up.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
John Chum, how you doing? Yeah, they set me up. They sent me donations to dance. They made me dance. So
they made you dance.
Yeah.
Now that I would have liked to have seen.
Explicit FPV, how you doing? So Roger, what kind of a drone are you flying now?
Mavic Pro, the original. You hear me? Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mavic Pro you're flying? Okay.
Mavic Pro, yeah.
Yeah.
I recently got this little item, and I tell you, it is awesome. So I fly a iPad, but it's the 2018, and so it's got the glass is fairly reflective. So I got this.
Okay.
Right. And the best part about it is it's got this little thing on the back, so you can put your hand through, so you can actually still manipulate, so you don't have to have the bottom all cut out, which is no good. But then in addition to that, you have this piece. It's made by Hoodman, and it has a shaped bit at the top, so it's almost like goggles, right?
Yeah.
So that one goes on top of that, and it velcros onto that and makes it twice as deep. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Yeah. So that fits on a 9.7-inch iPad, and I'm telling you, it doesn't matter how sunny it is, you're seeing what you're doing, and on a nice big display. I've been doing it on this for the most part up until now. So
yeah, I thought that's a little bit small. I just gotta check Kim, see if he's not being blown away by the wind there. Hold on.
Lloyd, there's the link for you right there.
yeah, it's probably a good time for me to go have a cigarette. So I'll do the same. So what do? Hit off air, and you can stay where you're to. Is that it?
You either go off air or you can mute. You can mute it. Whatever you want to do.
How do you mute? And
there should be some icons there. One is a microphone. One you tap on the microphone, it mutes it, or you can go off air.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I got you.
On top of your screen there, you'll see a microphone with a line on it. Top screen.
Yep, there's the link, Roger. I put it up there for you.
Okay. I was just checking out Kim. He's coming up backwards in the driveway there, so he's got that wind is bloody strong. No way to win to blow away Roxy. He'll blow away Kim, but not Roxy. You survived.
Lloyd, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I muted my mic because the dogs were barking. I forgot. Okay. But anyways, I was watching this video, right? And Roger's doing his thing, and I'm cracking up. But then after the video is over, it comes up with the next video. And it's some gal that she's a black gal that apparently something exciting happened in her apartment. She's going, and that's the image is like perfect right after he gets through dancing. It's showing her going, I don't know. It's just, yeah, it's part of the funniest live videos going around, but it's like the timing couldn't have been better. So
that's the what happened was, just to set up what that video was, is Val sent Roger a $10 super chat.
Right.
And so then I made it into like a poker game. I said, Val, I'll see your 10 and raise you 10. So that went to I put in a $20 super chat.
Right.
So then somebody else put in a $30 super chat. And so then Val says something, oh, Roger, look at you. You're going to have to do a dance. And Roger says, well, if you add another zero to your super chat, Val, I'll do a dance. Well, Val jumped on that like a frog on and she got everybody to donate, and she's sitting there with a calculator figuring out when it went over 100, and that's the result.
Ah.
Well, I don't want to disappoint my fans.
There you go.
Private dancer.
I don't know what's worse now, whether seeing Roger dance or hearing Kim sing. I'm not sure which one of those is the worst thing to see early in the morning or hear.
Well, you can always depend on Kim to support Roger and whatever he does, and so he was just adding to the moment, right, Kim?
There you go.
He's laughing in the background there.
See, somebody Getsy Gear writes up, "Hello everyone, my new hobby is snow removal." Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to the club, Getsy Gear. Yeah, we're getting a really good dumping here and everything. The winds are very bad.
Wow.
I was gonna put a string on Kim a while ago and fly him as a kite.
I heard that.
When you fly a kite, you have to put a tail on him, don't you?
Yeah.
Hey, this is for Raj, otherwise known as Biff. Somebody said to type something in there in the chat so that they can then go to your channel and sub you.
Okay, beyond trees. Be careful your back there, man. Shoveling. Yeah, Stone Wolf. Got sound effects too. Yeah.
Kim's still chuckling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, see, Biff, I use an iPad as well. So I'm using the 2018 10-inch or it's a 2017. And that's what I use mine for, is to make sound effects. It's plugged into my sound system here. That's all I use it for. But well, it's the iPad. It's the iPad Pro.
I'm wondering if my 2018 will give a better front picture than this one. It probably will. But the problem with that is I'm trying to keep that. I'm trying to keep that exclusively for flying. It's only a 32 gig, and I think it was Drone Valley. Rick said, you know, if you're gonna put money into something like that, the best thing you can possibly do is strip it down and not have a whole bunch of apps on it. So I'm trying to do that.
Well, yeah, that makes sense too, because if you got more, would you shut up, you little biter?
I was waiting for that.
God, annoying little shit.
It was either that.
Sorry.
What's the dog's name?
That one. Let's see. What is that one's name? Oh, that's Coco. Okay,
Coco will not be joining us next time, unfortunately.
Yeah. God, she's getting old, and I'm thinking eventually she's going to die. But I think she's going to. I think she's going to live to be about 105, just to piss me off.
Gary Foster's, thanks, buddy.
Hey, Raj, tell us what you're flying.
Mavic Pro.
Oh, okay, that Raj. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Well, I got Roger and Raj. Roger and Raj.
Yep.
So you're flying the Mavic Pro. How are you doing with that?
Excellent, actually. I come from, well, my background is actually these things. GoPros. As you can see, this one is pretty haggard, but it still works fine. That's a 4 black. I've had pretty much every model since the first HDs came out, and I wanted to put something. I wanted to put one of those in the air. That's all I wanted to do. And the first thing I got into was an E-Flite, almost like a T-Rex type of deal. Rode around it like 16 inches in diameter and stuff. Anyway, there was a problem with the ring gear on that. That didn't work out. That crashed. But I was determined. Anyway, a buddy of mine who was a pilot, he was screwing around with building, and out of Hong Kong at the time, you could get these little SM450 kits for like, I don't know, $25-30. and KK2 board. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that. Very, very basic. It had auto leveling. That's it. There's no GPS. There's none of that. And you had to build these things. Anyway, he built me one because he showed me a video, and I said, I want it. How much? Can you build me one? How much? $350. Everything you need. I was like, yeah, give it to me. Got that. Flew it around for a little bit, very, very sheepishly, of course, not even more than 20 meters away from myself. And I decided to haul it apart and reverse engineer the whole thing. And then that moved into buying the actual DJI 450, DJI F550, which is a hexacopter. And I had both of those at the same time. And I had NASA Light on those. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with building or whatnot, or with the NASA product, but there was a hack for that. And I put a hack on it that made it to a $900 version of it. Basically, all it was they put the firmware different. Anyway, there was a way to fool that, so I did that. And anyway, fooling around, you add all these things to it, and I did a bunch of videos with it using GoPros. And then this Mavic thing came around, and I was like, yeah, I shied away from it for the longest time. It was unique for a long time. I had the Q500 and the Typhoon H. Never had very much success with Unique. I had problems, and sent one back one time, awful long time. And anyway, it wasn't a very good experience. Then I got the Mavic Pro on a refurb deal from DJI, and haven't looked back. The thing is amazing.
Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty much DJI, as you can see by my hat.
I'd love to have it Inspire.
I've had just about every model they have DJIs. I haven't gotten into the super large ones, but yeah, I've had the Inspires, the Spark, the Air, the Pro. Now I have three. Now I have the Mavic 2 Zoom, the Mavic Enterprise. And now I just ordered, will be here Friday, the Mavic Enterprise Duo.
Wow.
We're going to look forward to getting on the box of that.
Yeah. All I need is for Visa to up me by about another 10 grand, and I'm in trouble, I guarantee you. Because I love this stuff. I really do.
It's addicting. It is.
Oh, buddy. The thousands I've spent.
Well, and then the flip side of that coin is the thousands you've lost when you go to sell it again, because it's not worth what it was when you paid for it.
Yeah, and that's a new game now here, because they're individually registered. So when you sell one, you got to deregister. You got to do all the, plus the stuff with DJI, with having it hooked up to your account and all that. Oh, man. I just assume keep it.
Drone Evolution. Yes, the Mavic Pro, Mavic 2 Zoom, P4P, and the P4A.
Yeah, it's addicting.
But I don't think I've come across another drone that has had so much linear success, because when I bought mine, and it was a refurb, and just to interject with that side note, I think a refurb is probably better than the original product that gets pushed onto the line without getting looked at. This thing went under intense scrutiny before it got sent out, so I have had no issues whatsoever. But geez, how long has the thing been on the go? It's crazy amount of time, and I've seen video reviews where they look back at it and they go, this thing is still like 100% relevant, and if you can get your hands on one, it's probably a good thing to do, right?
Yeah. The only thing is I had pre-purchased, and I received the new DJI smart controller, with the crystal sky.
Oh yeah.
And I had it and flew it about 3 or 4 times. And it just, my eyes, I can see better on a 10-inch iPad than I can on that little 5-inch crystal sky. And so I turned around and put it on eBay and said goodbye to a couple $100. And
I like that thing. It's a little bit too expensive, but one of the things I'd love to achieve that thing offers is HDMI out, because I've got a set of unique goggles that I probably used a couple of times, and then I started having issues with my Typhoon H, and just cursed the company and just said I'm not dealing with it anymore. I still have the goggles. I sold everything else, but they're only HDMI in, so I'd love to have that HDMI out on the controller. That'd be fantastic. Or the iPad, which is not going to happen, of course.
Just reading the comments.
Comments.
On Evolution just bought the Zoom.
Oh, awesome.
You'll like that.
I fly a Spark and a Mavic Air, and I spend all my money on other things like my accessories for my studio, and because I'm a vlogger. I keep telling people I'm a vlogger. So my stuff goes in. Yeah, I'm a grumpy one at that. Yeah. And especially this early in the friggin' morning.
Well, what I have found, Lloyd, just like you, Roger and everybody else, and probably Raj too, is that I've flown them all too. Like Raj, I had Kira started out with. I had a line. I had the great big M690L Align hexacopter, and but I'm not a tinkerer. Some guys get that tinkering, and you got to buy a separate gimbal, then you got to buy a camera, and then you got to buy a controller, and then you got to buy the transmitter, and then you got to have the video receiver and transmitter, and it's like I bought that Align, I think, before Christmas, and after sending it back to California twice for them to fix whatever I didn't fix right, I just decided, nah, this isn't my game. I want to get in the air and fly.
That's why I bought the Spark.
You're right, and I'm thankful for I am thankful for having gone through that, though, because you understand what's going on with the tech a little bit better, I find. But that's basically what you just said is what I used to do, especially with my F550. I had, you got your receiver on it, you got your battery to power your what did that power? It powered the gimbal. The gimbal's completely separate. Then there's the GoPro. It's $500 there. Then there's the NASA flight controller. Then there's something called Flytrex, because before you didn't have all these nice displays where it showed you exactly where you went on the map. Oh my God, that's awesome. No, I had to buy something to put on there that took another SD card that you had to take out, put it in the thing, and get the file from it to make that stuff appear up on your screen.
Exactly.
It's a good learning experience. So.
And there's nothing wrong with the guys that love to do that. I know guys that they enjoy almost as much something that doesn't work as much as it does work, but that's not me. I want to get up in the air, take videos, and that's what I do mostly. Great Lake ship videos, and I just enjoy the heck out of it. And I want to know that when I go down there by the water to catch a certain ship and to fly the circle pattern that I do and take those videos, that I'm not having to worry about, well, if I got this setting right, or is that setting right, or what isn't working? Because when it's a moving target, you don't get to say, hey, wait a minute, I'm going to land and I'm going to take 5 or 10 minutes and figure it out, and then I'm going to go get the same shot again. It doesn't happen.
No. Everybody, please check out the links I put in, one for Jim Crinan and one for Fly Naturals, and he has to move out the place right now, and he needs a hand. If you can support him somehow, guys, much appreciated. He was living at his uncle's place, and he has to move out because his uncle's being put into a nursing home.
Yeah, he's trying to get back. Well, what's going on is his uncle is dying. His uncle raised him, and he's trying to get back to him before his uncle dies. And he lives. Fly Natural lives in Arkansas, and his uncle is in California. I think he's going to college out there. College students don't have any money, anyways, and something to that effect. I just know that Chris Hope started that GoFundMe for that's the first one you put up just a little bit earlier for helping Roosevelt, and he was one of the guys that he was down there at the spin up down there that Kelly Shores, and he's a nice kid. He's a real nice kid, and one of my subscribers. Same with Jim Crinan. Jim Crinan, he's the dealing with his cancer, and he's going through his chemo right now.
Lloyd, you're telling our age when you say that person, he's a nice kid, and that person, he's a nice kid.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, hey, what can I say? I mean, when you got a granddaughter who's 30, and you got a great grandchild that's like 11. So you start, yeah, your age starts popping up there. Everybody's a kid to you. I mean, I got a son who's 50, so so yeah, you know, it's just your age. Everybody's a kid. That's yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, if we were living in the tree world, they'd be counting our rings, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And with my girth, I've got a lot of rings.
Gary Foster says at our age, everybody's a kid. There you go.
There you go. That's it. You know.
Reminds me of the old,
is in the house.
reminds me of the old TV shows. Remember, you young whippersnappers? I'm telling you.
I know. I used to crack up when my dad was such a grumpy old fart, and I turned into him. It just sucks.
Fly Natural just popped in the chat. How you doing, our Fly Natural?
Yeah, Raj, you probably don't know this, but my first foray into radio control was I had about a 5-foot single rotor helicopter with a tail pusher that ran a chainsaw motor, and you stunk with all kinds of fuel and stuff because you had to fuel it up before you took it off, and then you had to pull start it and with the go plugs and everything, and there wasn't any computer assist. There wasn't any. I mean, you literally flew that, and if you kept it in the air for 2 or 3 minutes, you were a hero.
If you could get them things started, man, I could never get one of them friggin' things to start. The glow plug would never fire up. It's like, oh God, I hated those things. Yeah,
I had the thing with the dual cable thing. It was an F-14 Tomcat and it had a Cox 1 point or point something engine in it. And yeah, I remember having a heck of a time getting that thing in the air. I don't know if I ever did.
What did you say? An F-14 Tomcat?
F-14 Tomcat, single prop Cox motor in the front of it with the dual cable controls, almost like the things
up and down,
plastic handle, up and down, elevator.
Yeah.
All
See, this is showing his age. This is showing his young age, because when I was in the Air Force, they had just introduced. I mean, I was an adult, and they just introduced the F-14 just as I was starting to get out. You know. I mean, I was in before the A-10 Warthogs. Matter of fact, I worked on the first 6 they ever had. So they only had 6 in the Air Force when I was in. So that just that goes to show you, you.
We're talking. And I bet you doesn't make you feel any younger, Lloyd, when you drive by different places and there's a Warthog on a stand up there showing you how it used to be.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, really? I mean, are you kidding me? They're wanting to mothball these things. I was actually stationed out there in Tucson, so I saw a lot of the old aircraft that were in mothballs out there, because that's where the graveyard's at for the Air Force. And when Jimmy Carter was president, we were having a little problems with the finances, like they hadn't set a budget yet. And so the military was kind of being downsized, or their cost. We had no money. They just, ran out for some reason. So we were having to fix some of these aircraft. Well, there are certain parts that you can, what they call cannibalize, steal off of one and put on another. And we were trying to keep a squadron flying, which is 30 aircraft. Well, we were running into parts that were missing. They ended up sending us out to the boneyard. Yeah. And we started pulling parts. There was a couple of A-10s that were flying with some World War II parts in them.
Wow.
We stole off of some of we had a couple of B-29s, and there were little integral parts that were had been the same for, since the Sopwith Camels started flying. And we could we had a few A-10s that, because they couldn't get parts for them because we couldn't afford to buy them. Yeah.
Lloyd, are you familiar with the B-36?
The B-36. Trying to think which one that is.
That's dual. She's got props and she's got four jet engines on tuna cells.
Yes. Yeah.
You'd want to check out my video. It should be in the first few. I did at a place called Burgoyne's Cove here. One crashed in 1956 here with. I can't remember how many souls on board, but the guys were doing under the radar type of activity. But it was inclement weather, and they were about they were coming from Iceland or something, and they were just off our coast, and they were about 400 nautical miles where they weren't supposed to be, one way or the other. They struck the top of the hill. Well, there's a lot of wreckage there, a lot of it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a second, guys. I just want to read the chat for a minute there. Okay, Fly Nachos saying hi to Phantom Flight 101. Drone shots. I fly a big Nitro heli. I started with a Raptor 90. That's Drone Effects. Remember the Cox 49 line control airplanes?
That's it.
My first RC was a CA. It was the Frog Cool car, the gear stripped out often.
P46.
How you doing? RC Duke control line.
Yeah, he's talking about what I had.
Yeah. Inner Palace loss of his voice. That's how he lost his voice. Drawn to us today. Control line.
I keep forgetting about this. It's opposite, because like you're on the chat side of things and you're not on video. You're like, all you're seeing is this, and it's like the opposite. You don't pay attention to the. Or I'm going to try to, but.
It's a learning curve. You get whiplash.
Interactive DNA says B46 is what I called my ex-wife. Quite natural. I usually do stuff like this, guys, but I need a little help here. My uncle is in hospice at home and doesn't have much time left, so I'm hoping to try to get there. Okay. I understand, Flying Natural. We're trying our best. Newfound Drone Productions. Hello, all. Newfound Drone Productions. We have Roger Price on the panel. He's also from Newfoundland. Thunder Tiger Raptor 90.
East Coast, baby.
Yeah, we're trying our best at Fly Natural. We're posting up the link every few minutes, so I'm gonna try and get you through this.
Raj, do you ever do any search and rescue in your area at all?
Do I ever do? No. Oh no, him. Okay.
Yeah, Raj.
No, but I'm in conversation with a couple of police officers that I know that at least on their end of it, I don't know what the rovers in this area might have. That's what they call them. That's who goes looking for people. And we do have a lot of that around here because we do have a rugged coastline. And unfortunately, tourists don't pay attention to the signs. But the police here have some nice units that they just received, apparently. I can't remember what they are, but yeah, I don't get into it because they've got their own stuff, basically.
Yeah, but what I have found here I'm in Michigan, in the southeast Michigan, I get calls periodically. They're always looking for support pilots to help with searching because they can only do so much, and they're always looking for somebody else to help. And if you love to fly as much you can do, get yourself a business card, print it up, and just pass it out. You'd be surprised how grateful those people would be for you to come out and help.
Yeah, the right people here know my skill level with this, and they know how long I've been at it. And a lot of people in that, who would make those call outs and go, okay, I know a guy, I'll give him a call. I'd certainly be open to that, but I've never received anything because I don't know. I guess it's not that frequent, and it's never terribly serious. But we've got a good SAR force here. You've got to. You're on the North Atlantic, and yeah, they're very quick to roll a helicopter and get ground crews on site very quickly once somebody's been missing for as little as 24 hours. And unfortunately, a lot of those cases it requires high angle rescue, and usually results in a recovery.
Yeah. And you would only be able to help as a support player. And in most cases, sometimes when I'm there, either they've done a search in the main search helicopter from above, they can only stay up there so long, and they've got to go refuel and do whatever they do. And so in the meantime, you might see some volunteers out there just kind of filling in the gaps, or you might get there before they can scramble a helicopter and get it in the area. And that's kind of, I think as drone pilots, that's how we can give back, not to interfere with them, but just to support them however you can.
Yeah, the main thing is not to interfere with them, and I wouldn't be one to just show up on site and launch, especially in an area that you know, because, well, in Canada we have rules for that already in place, and they're continuing into the new rules and legislations. You're not supposed to fly anywhere near, or I think it's a 9-kilometer radius of any kind of a disaster or rescue mission of any sort.
Yeah.
So unless you're asked to do it,
yeah.
I would stay away from it.
You gotta wait to be invited. But and I usually always get my calls from some authoritative agency like a sheriff department or police or whoever.
Yeah, no, I've put my information forth to those people actually quite some time ago. So all those people know. I have my fingers out, and a lot of people know in that area that I do what I do. It's just that it's fortunate, I guess. I've never received a call to go looking or help look for somebody or anything like that. Right. Although it does happen here locally.
Roger's taking a break.
No,
he's back. He's back.
I forgot to take my meds this morning. That's why. Because I wasn't
going to go for another
meds this morning, and
I'm glad you said that, because here I forgot mine. I got to take.
You're getting old when you start talking about, did I take my meds this morning?
Yeah. Well, I wasn't supposed to take them. I was supposed to get blood tests this morning, and I didn't. I couldn't make it out of the yard, and the roads are closed off at some sections. So.
Well,
I take all mine at bedtime.
Lloyd, when you really get old is when you're stumbling around at nighttime and you have to go look at your pill box to see if you remembered to take them as you're supposed to have taken them.
Yeah, well, of course, any of you who follow me already know about the kerfluffle I did with my pills and my wife's pills. She still accused me of trying to bump her off over that one.
Well, I've done the same thing with Mia's pills, my pet's pills.
Yeah, but the only side effect you might have from that is you might go out and pee on a water hydrant or something.
Yeah, or this burning desire to bark at the moon, or And then the realization when I come back in the house, Mia's up here in the chair trying to tap on the computer.
I have completely redone the pill situation in the house because my wife has a racing, tachycardia, in other words, fast heart rate, but she has low blood pressure. I, on the other hand, am just the opposite, and I have high blood pressure, and she took 3 of my blood pressure pills. And I take 3 different ones, and she took 3 of those at one time, which is the way I take them. And, of course, it almost killed her. So, I can laugh about it now, but of course, at the time, it wasn't bothering me because I took her pills, which are predominantly pain pills, some really good pain pills. So I was walking around about half stoned while I'm worrying about just like, is she going to be all right? They didn't care about me. I think at that point, they didn't care if I lived or died because they were worried about her. Obviously, she was I was just a little bit more happy than I usually am.
Ricky Dove is in the house.
Hey, Ricky.
Everybody, please check out the GoFundMe that's being posted. It's to help out Fight Natural. We're always in need of some cash, and he needs it now. So,
yeah, I haven't seen it. Was doing pretty good last night. It was already doing pretty good last night. I haven't looked at it today.
Like I said, I'll be donating in after the live stream. I got to transfer some money from one bank to another.
Make sure you hit the like button for Roger too. I mean, nobody works as hard as Roger does, and for as many hours as Roger does.
Yes.
And here's his commercial. Canadian Drone Hub is on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the key is all day long.
There you go. Hey, Green Patches, how you doing this morning?
And for those of you interested, Roger will be co-hosting tonight on my live stream.
Exactly. And what time is that Eastern?
That is 8 o'clock Eastern time, 7 o'clock Central time, United States.
There you go.
I will get you that information because I got to set up the channel for set up the software for it. But Roger, I'll get you that information here this afternoon. And it's just real simple. You just go to vmixcall.com. I'll send you the link, and the number I give you will be your password.
Mm-hmm.
You put in the name that you want to be, you put in your own. It's sort of like we do here.
Yeah.
Except, here you got a password, and, you just put it in there, and it's pretty straightforward. And
Roger
with Mel. I already did that one.
Oh, you've done it with Mel. That's right. Yeah.
Roger will be there with his big fly swatter to swat all the trolls. So
there you go. Yeah, but because for those of you that are interested, Mel will not be he at this point as of last night. He won't be doing his live stream. He's
400 AGL.
Yeah, 400 AGL. For those of you who don't know who Mel is, I forget that half the time. I've known him as Mel for so long now. I forget what is his. Sometimes I wear his hat on the show, on his show. Just I have to look up in the camera to see what is. Oh yeah, 400 AGL. There it is.
Green Patches wants to know who's in East Coast Hoodie.
Oh, that would be.
That'd be Raj.
That would be Roger.
Yeah. Roger, if you want to type your name at the bottom, so I better know who you are.
Yeah, just say hello down in the chat, so they can go to your channel and support you.
Everybody, check out Jack Blackburn, Michael Drums, Ricky Dove, Green Patches, Proper FPV. How you doing?
Proper.
Roger Price's channel. Roland, check out his channel. Cali Girl TV, how you doing? Gary Foster's. Phantom Flight 101.
Don't forget to hit like.
Check out everybody's channels, guys. The Inner Palace. Check them all out.
And hit the like button.
Jack. Okay. I'm sorry there. I'm sorry, my friend.
Well, Lloyd, it's you might want to type in hi, this is Lloyd. It's Lloyd Mendel, Grumpy Vlogger is going to be the channel to go to tonight, right?
Yeah. And I just put the link up there, so
okay, good.
Yeah, so
Jake. Okay. That's how you say your name is Jake Blackburn, right, guys? It's Jake.
Jake. Yeah, Jake.
I keep on calling him Jack or something. I'm sorry about that there. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Jake, you got to remember, us old guys, sometimes we don't focus all that well.
Yeah. And I'm French, so that's another extra point.
So if you were to pronounce Jake in French, would it be Jacques or would it still be Jake?
Jake. It'll be Jake. I don't know why I'm just saying Jack. I don't know why. It's just.
Well, just think of it this way, Roger. Even in the French, you would have, if it were Jake or if it were Jack, it would be Jacques. It would still have a C. There's no C in this.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Jake. If there's no C, it's a Jake. And that's, French or
Yeah, French or English. Jake. Hey, drone shots. Drone shots.
Yeah, here's somebody wrote up, says the name. It's on my hat, guys. There's my
Channel name.
channel name right there. Yeah, it's on the hat. That's another cheap plug.
Yeah. So if you want to go to Lloyd's channel, just tap him on the head.
There you go. Yeah,
Yeah, press your PC screen.
that's it. Yeah. Yeah, that's if you've got one of those touch screens, you know, which I had one of those, and my screens are not touch screens, and I'm glad because I had one of those all-in-ones with the touch screens, and you know, in the beginning of the summertime, we get these flies that come around, huge flies, and them little suckers. I'd be asleep at night, and of course, I have something up here to kill the flies, but it doesn't always work. I'd be asleep at night, and all of a sudden, my computer would come on. I'd get up and look around like, who's messing with my PC? Turned out these flies would land on that touch screen and they'd activate my computer.
Oh my God. Okay.
Well, to them, it's free internet access, you know?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Cheap little buggers.
I'll show you my wrap. I find this a little bit more visible.
Oh, wow. There you go.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit easier to see because it's not the traditional white, and I didn't
Sure.
really like the gray.
Yeah.
It was $30 or something.
Yep.
And this little thing here is
Flytron.
going to be put to use after June 1st. And I've never done any night flying, but check out that FAA approved.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And you're going to see that from quite a ways away, I think.
Yeah. I use those on mine too. I have one on the back and one on the belly.
Yeah, you can see. I couldn't find a place on the belly really. I figured I'd just put it on the back because it's mostly, you know, if you want to orient it that way, then you'll know which way you're oriented too. Right?
Well, then the other thing too is if you put it on the belly, if it's oriented toward you, you can at least see the bottom flashing.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And on the other interesting thing is on the Mavic 2 and the Enterprises, you can turn on the landing lights, and they're pretty bright. But on the Enterprise,
I don't have that on that.
On the Enterprise, it has an additional function you can hit. You can change those landing lights into strobe lights.
Nice. Yeah, easy option too. I would imagine for them to do that.
Yeah, right from the touchpad.
Yeah, I've never flown the night before, outside of just a little test flight, just really close to me with one of my small drones. It was a long time ago, but it should be interesting. Yep. I'm gonna try it.
And anybody can get those Flytrons. I was originally buying them out of England, and they were shipping them to me way back when. Now you can just go to Amazon and buy them.
Yeah, I think I got mine from Amazon, and it's a Firehouse Cree, and it's the dual LED, and I think it was like $30.
Yeah,
but it's very bright.
You can get them in colors too.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah. It's like anything. You buy something, you just hit the wicket button right away, and once you get it, then you start researching.
Did you go for your license yet there, Roger?
Got it.
Yeah. Which one?
Yeah. Basic. There's no sense in me even,
Yeah.
I don't mind paying the extra money if they include my drone on the list, the magic list. Everybody in Canada knows about now if you're a drone pilot. Yeah. Right now, currently, there are no DJI drones on that list, so it is pointless to do an advanced exam at this point in time.
Yeah. Well, Raj, what I mentioned to a couple of other people, I said, what you need to do is buy a couple of the approved drones for taking the test.
Yeah.
And rent them out.
I don't think there's anybody here with.
You got a road, I think they'll rent them up from the school.
Yeah. I think the starting price on that list, I think, is somewhere. It's north of 10 grand.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, but what I mean, you could rent it by the hour so they could take their test and then just take it back.
but there's no point if you can't do any operations with what you have, which is a Mavic Pro.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but I think once you get the license, you can fly whatever you want to fly, can't you?
No.
You have to fly that commercially?
Yes, you have. You're. It's based on having the drone meet the criteria, and to meet the criteria, it has to be tested, or they have to have, you know, give them a certificate saying everything, it does all the things that you want it to do. Transport Canada will put it on the list. If it's on the list, you can use it in operations for advanced.
See here, you're licensed as a commercial drone pilot. You can fly whatever you want to fly. They just want to make sure you have the knowledge, the experience, the information, and you know what you should and shouldn't be doing. And they leave it up to you to pick. You know, it's kind of like saying you can only drive a Ford Fiat, and that's it. You know.
Yeah, I think what it is here for Transport Canada, with the way they're looking at it, is they want some level of assurance from the manufacturer that it's past par. It's ultra safe. It has redundancies up to yin yang, which I'm sure a lot of the things on that list do, because I looked up a few of them, man. They're way expensive. Like you got to be into the professional aspect to be even considering any of this stuff, and it's a business venture. I mean, you know, so yeah, I think it's good. For me, it's good because I've had tons and tons of people, I don't know about you, Roger, but asking me to do certain work, you know, and up to this point, we in Canada could not do any commercial operations as a hobby pilot. You know, right now under the current rules, you can't accept money because that's commercial. But then with the new laws, they don't. It doesn't matter that you can take money for it. You can profit from your YouTube videos. It doesn't make any difference. So that's a good thing.
That's the difference in the laws here. If you receive any kind of remuneration or benefit or whatever from whatever you do, then you have to be a Part 107 commercial drone pilot.
Green Badge here says Spaceman's brain is fried. He wants tax dollars. That's right. And everybody knows Spaceman is our Mark Garneau, our astronaut that went into space, and he's our transport minister.
Can't sleep at night because he dreams of drones smashing into commercial airliners, apparently.
Yeah. He wants us just to fire drones on a string, you know. So.
Yep. But anyway, I got that out of the way. So,
is that the guy that does all those videos for NASA and talks about? I'm sorry, I just interrupted you.
It's okay.
I'm a little slow in the uptake. Okay, I'll go back drinking my coffee. Continue where you were. I forgot where I was at anyway. Who gives a crap?
Afro FPV, how you doing? Nice to see you here.
Jesus.
It's identical to Talking Tom.
Oh, crap. I forgot I had my voice thing on, too.
It's Lloyd is called having a senior moment, you know?
Yeah. Well, I had my sound effects voice on. Why didn't you guys tell me? No wonder you guys were laughing at me so bad. I thought it was just because I was being rude. Which I'm used to that, you know, but I mean, Jesus. I tried to do a grumpy voice and it just didn't sound right.
When you talk like this, you know, okay?
Ian Flying Gremlin, how you doing this morning? Louis P. Floyd, you're back. Didn't you miss me? I didn't have a chance to miss you, Louis. We're too occupied on here. Mystic Angel, Christina, how you doing? Drone Evolutions in the house. Aerial Landscape. Carpenter Rick, how you doing, my friend? The winds must be blowing where you are working right now. That's for sure. It was P. Floyd. Wow.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm reading what these guys. I had no clue I had my sound effects on, guys. I mean, I must have hit the other. I meant to hit the on-air button, and I must have hit them both at the same time. So
Hey, Lloyd, that's your story. Stick to it, my friend.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, at least you're in the Rick.
but I have changed the voice sound so it's not quite so silly.
Yeah.
You guys use these things?
I have a feeling we're gonna have this wind all day. It's not letting up at all.
Raj, what was that you held up there?
I wondered if you guys use as many of these as I do. I've got a couple of them. They're power banks for USB.
Bank. Yep.
Awesome little things to take with you, you know?
Well, what I did is in my Tahoe, I put in a 2,500 watt power inverter, so I can charge on the fly and do whatever.
Cool. Yeah, that's what it's all about. It's just, if you need power and maybe you showed up in the car, but now maybe the car is a kilometer away. Like you don't really necessarily want to have to go back to the car. So I keep this in my kit, right?
Right.
How much do those cost?
That was a gift. I'm not sure. But I'm thinking like in the $40 area for 50 to 7 maybe 1,000 milliamps. This one's 5,000 milliamp hour. And it's got two outputs, one input. One is 500 milliamp, the other one is a full amp. So it's enough to keep you running anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find one for my Spark.
This is the one that I can carry if I have to. It's big and you can plug things into it. You can also USBs, yes, and it's got its own power pack in it too.
Does it have a jumper for cars as well?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can jump the car right here.
Yeah, they're all the rage lately.
Not that an old guy like me wants to jump a car, but
Well, if it doesn't start, you might need to.
Well, that's what one of my ex-wives said.
They're cheap. They're about the $40-$50 range. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always good to have standby, especially you just want to charge, give something a little boost.
Yep, like your phone because you forgot to plug it in all the way getting there.
But is that good for if I plug my charger in for my Spark for the 3 batteries?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll have to check into that.
Yeah, those ones are probably the most versatile. They've even got a little light on it, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like a Swiss Army knife for safety, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, this one is the bolt.
Okay.
Cool.
Comes in its own little bag, and so it's got lights and sirens and all that stuff.
PD Tech asks, can you charge the LiPo battery with a power bank?
This you can.
Yeah.
Because it has 110 outlet.
Yeah, this one that I have only has 2 USB ports.
Yep.
That's all.
Okay.
See, this one has 2 USBs here. And of course, like you said, it's got a flashlight on the end of it, and then it has the port where you can actually plug in 110.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say you'll drain her pretty fast on 110.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Wakey, how you doing?
But it also has a cord so that you can plug it in and input to and charge 12 volts like from your car.
Right. Yeah, so hook up to 12 volts on the other end of it, and then you got your inverter, and you're not going to drain. You probably even have the car running.
Yes.
Batteries are charged, but the car won't start.
Well, I'm driving a police Tahoe with dual batteries, so.
Ooh, yeah.
Carpenter Rick says around $100 Canadian for one good to charge and boost the car. Okay.
Yeah, 129 is the last time I seen one of those like you have, and it was about 129 Canadian. But they're worth it. It's a great thing to have in the car.
Well, and sadly, as we've told Roger before, is I feel bad. You guys in Canada, you guys don't get the deals.
No, hell no.
Oh, My refurb, $7.99 US, free shipping, and they never charged me tax.
Wow.
So conversion on $7.99 to Canadian, that's all it was, right to the door.
Okay.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
These famous says I use a jump box to charge in the field.
Jump box. So like the same thing. It's an automotive thing, I guess, is it?
I think it's a box you put on the floor and you jump up and down on it and it generates electricity.
Hand crank.
Yeah, that's the way we used to start our cars back when we were younger, right? Paul.
Yeah, back when we were first in driver's ed. Yep, you had the hand crank.
Had hand cranked them suckers. Yeah.
Warnock 69. Long time no see. How you doing? Everybody check out Warnock 69. Check him out.
The sad part is when I start talking to the younger folks, I start to feel older and older and older, and pretty soon it's like I'm napping more and napping longer. And
yeah, that's what my life rotates around is how long till my next nap.
That's why I'm here. I feel like a youngin'.
Yeah,
you are the youngest one.
Perfect.
Hadley says he's a mechanic, Gov addicted, and it's available MAH for anything. That's cool. An FPV addict. There you go. Addicted. And Warnock, you've been fun. Yeah. Welcome back, Redneck Channel Interactive. I think Roger needs a small carpet to generate electricity while he does his dancing.
Yeah, make sure not only do you like the channel, but go back and look at Roger on YouTube for his Canadian Drone Hub dance. They did, what was that, last night, Roger, or the night before?
Night before. Night before, yeah.
He was doing that was before the Oscars. He was doing his homage to Saturday Night Fever. That's what it was.
Yeah, welcome back there, Eber FPV. Yes, sir.
For those of you too young to know what Saturday Night Fever is, Google it.
Hit that like button, everybody. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Hit the like button for Roger's channel because he does a lot for us out here.
Yep. Lloyd, at our age, I have to watch just like you what you say because people don't remember Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers.
Exactly. Yeah.
Any of those people, they politely look at you and smile, but you can see through their window.
They have no clue. Yeah.
Not a clue. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, Fred. It's like Ginger Rogers used to say. Google it, folks, if you don't know who she is. But she said she could do every step that Fred Astaire could do, but she could do it backwards. You know, that's how talented of a dancer she was too. So if you want to see some really good dance routines, look up Fred and Ginger because those two. I mean, yeah, that's it. I mean, Fred Astaire was just an unbelievably. A lot of what Michael Jackson, and some of you even may have to Google him, but I'm sure you shouldn't have to. But a lot of Michael Jackson's moves came from Fred Astaire. He got some of his routines, ideas off of what Fred Astaire did, you know, when Michael Jackson wasn't even born yet, you know?
I thought the coolest thing about Michael Jackson is something I did not know until recently. I was watching a documentary on him, and it was all about how he did that forward thing where he just kind of right, and it just seemed to defy gravity. Well, they showed how he did that, and it was actually pins in the floor that were kind of T-shaped, and his shoe was hollowed out in like a keyway. So when it came time to do the move, he'd be on that spot on the stage. He'd hook one foot into it, and that's what allowed him to do it.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Anchored them to the floor.
Yep.
The only thing is that at my size, if I tried that, my ankles would snap.
You just use a 5 1/4 carriage bolt or something.
It'd probably rip up the floor if I tried it. You know?
Good morning, Tropic UAS. How you doing?
Somebody said, "What?
Everybody, make sure you got everybody's channels and help out everybody's channels. And everybody, check out that GoFundMe page.
Oh,
That's
now there's
Roosevelt.
couple, yeah, help out Roosevelt for sure. He definitely needs that right now, and Jim Crennan as well. But sitting here looking at some of the comments, and Inner Palace Mind, Grease was much better. Yeah, they're talking about different. Grease is a good movie. I liked it. The problem was Grease was actually an homage to the time period that I was growing up, you know, and or a little later, you know, it's like they made a movie in what, the 70s talking about the 50s, which is when I came around, you know.
Yeah.
I'm going, all right, because I remember when that stuff, some of the music they played, I remember when that crap was original, not being replayed on a movie, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody else wrote up Captain Kangaroo. Now that's an American thing, I think, but you have to be old to remember Captain Kangaroo.
Yeah.
That's before my time.
Yeah. Actually, believe it or not, he was still on the air when you were born. But
I remember the name, but I don't remember seeing it. Yeah, Friendly Giant was a big influence.
Yeah.
When I was that young.
Well, I saw Captain Kangaroo, that's for sure.
Yeah. And I don't know if any of you guys remember a show called Romper Room.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, and Romper Room was actually taught. They taught deportment and etiquette, and I didn't know that. I would just watch it because it was a fun show. I was a kid. And apparently it played
Lloyd and Roger and
yeah.
How can they see me?
Yeah.
It's a little creepy, actually.
Yeah, when you think about it, yes, yeah.
Yeah. If your name is Dave, right, and they say Dave, and you're 8 years old, and you're watching this, Mommy, how does he know I'm watching?
Yeah.
There you go.
But,
Roland
go ahead.
says you look like captain in the A-Team. Eber says Hannibal Smith. Yeah, Green Badgers. I remember that too. Yeah. Everybody check out everybody's channels, guys. And don't forget to hit that like button. I'll be getting up at 12:45 today, as usual, during the week. Because Mr. Crowley comes on at 1 p.m.
10 to 2 here.
Gary Foster. I wish I never saw me.
Talking about things that you know, way things were different back then, and how they're different from today. I always like getting into those conversations where you talk about what was dangerous to us, and the way we used to play and things we used to do and how far we used to stray away from home. And if the streetlights were on, it didn't matter, right? Yeah. Lawn darts. Does anybody remember lawn darts? Like, I'm thinking about that now, and I'm thinking about a group of kids these days going out into a field and throwing these things up in the air. And I'm going, no, probably not a good idea.
I've actually still got a set of lawn darts.
Yeah, they had a version 2.
What they do now is they would pick out the youngest, weakest one in the herd and say, okay, go out there and run around
and catch it. Catch this.
Yeah.
Throw it 30 feet up.
Yep.
Yeah. But those things, man, I remember pitching them, and in a like a regular soccer field or whatever, you'd pitch those things so high. When it came down, it's not just the metal that's in the ground. Half the flights are in the ground.
Yeah.
And they weigh a half a pound each, or 3/4 of a pound,
Not one of their best thought out ideas. I will admit, even that was not a great idea.
I think they changed them. I think they had a version 2 due to so many lawsuits, perhaps.
Or BB gun fights.
BB gun fights, yeah.
Yeah. Remember the old daisies that just make the smoke? You just put the oil in the thing, and it had a plug on the end of it. Well, what I did was I pulled a plug out of it, and I put it down in the dirt, and I cocked it, and I pointed at my sister. And I pulled it out. I didn't have it the next day.
Well, that's the thing, that there's an age and a stage in everybody's life where we didn't have any concept of anything bad was ever going to happen. We just thought they were all good ideas.
Absolutely.
I remember guys building those ramps because that was when they first came out with banana seat bicycles with the high handlebars, and we'd build ramps and they'd go flying off those ramps, and it's like now you'd see is skin and bones sliding down the street.
Yeah, you discover pretty quickly that a piece of 2x4 and a cinder block at a very high angle is not going to work.
I grew up in Denver in the area over in the north side of Denver, and there were still areas there where they still had a little bit of farmland there, even in the middle of the city. And at one end down there, they had what used to be an old pond, but it was a raised pond where they'd raised up the hill, and then it was all dried out, and everybody called it the dried pond. Well, this thing went up, probably 20 foot up one bank, and then it had a walk around area that was wide enough to ride 3 bicycles next to each other. But you could get elevation on that, and then we'd jump it. And what we'd do is we'd go, before they came up with, this is long before the skateboard thing, but we'd ride up to the top, and we'd go down into that bowl, and we'd come flying across, and then we'd hit that other bank and see how much air we could get. This was on bicycles, like you said, banana seats, the Stingrays, when they first came out,
5-speed.
Yeah. Well, if we were lucky, most of us just had the little cheap 3-speeds because we couldn't afford the Schwinn Stingray,
Right.
You do that until you got the stress fractures in the forks.
And I skinned up many an elbow and a couple bloody noses because you come off that thing, and if you didn't land with that back wheel first and you went front, if you got over centered on those high handlebars, Yeah, you.
Now, did you guys have? I got to ask a question. Did you guys have in the States the bike that here Canadian Tire came out with it? I think was the first people, but it was basically, it looked like a motorcycle, but it was a pedal bike, and it weighed a ton, and it had front suspension and rear suspension. Like, this is back in like 1979. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Did you guys have those?
No,
Yep.
we had mopeds, young kids running around the neighborhood with mini bikes and mopeds, thinking we were all evil Knievel.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
We had some bicycles like that, similar to that.
second guys, Hadley's famous. Check out his videos. He's doing a challenge. He's doing uploading videos every day for 45 days. He's flying every day for 45 days in a row. So check out that challenge. Check out his videos, guys. Hadley's famous. He's really a diehard at this. So check out his channel.
Throw up the link because I'm not finding them.
Drone effects. You're right. I had one of those Schwinn bikes with had the gear shifter on right down low in front of the banana seat, and it's like that was a vasectomy waiting to happen. It was.
I had one like that too. I had, and I had one that had it had a slick tire in the back, and then it had it had an extended fork and a small wheel in front.
Yep.
And I bought it. I saved up my money and mowed lawns and stuff, and I paid for half of it. My folks paid the other half, and I bought this really nice fancy thing, and I thought that was great. What I didn't understand was the concept of front drum brakes. And when you come over the hill and you're trying to stop yourself before like I said, this dried pond, we'd come up to the top, and then you don't want to go over the top because you want to build up to getting into that bowl, but you don't want to go over yet. So I hit that front brake, not realizing, I'd never used hand brakes. Everything I had were, coaster brakes where you pedal backwards to stop. I hit that thing. I went flying over the top of it, down the hill and rolling. And I went and got a safer bike, one that had rear, front drum brakes on those things were not a good concept. Let me tell you.
So Lloyd, you were the original test pilot for the Snake River jump.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, I think about stuff we did when I was a kid. And I'm thinking, how did I live to be this old?
Well, I've got a a file at the local hospital for X-rays that I'm sure is at least that thick.
Yeah.
My poor mother.
You know, I wish back in those days we had drones though, and that would have been
Oh yeah.
you know.
Yeah, but in those days we would have been chasing each other with the drones and putting
Yeah,
firecrackers on them and dropping them on our friends, you know, and
Probably.
and kids, do not try that now, please. Whatever you do,
It's already been done.
It's already been done. I know.
Yeah, there's two guys half naked running across this frozen lake, and I think it's in the Netherlands somewhere. And some guy's got this hexacopter drone or whatever, and he's got a couple of flaming candles on it that shoots the fireballs or whatever, and he's chasing them with it. Right? It's a bit of a lark in that situation. Whoa, in that situation, but yeah.
That's the new version of Roman Weekend. With the
Roman candle, that's it. Yeah,
that's another thing. Roman candles. You do not hold those things when you're setting them off, because I actually had one go bad on me. This is back when 30 plus years ago or so, and I was holding it out like this, and one of the first one kind of went squirrely out of the. You know, I was just shooting them off in front of my kid. It went kind of squirrely. The next thing I remember was this sudden explosion and pain in my side and dropping to the ground. And I'm thinking somebody had shot a gun and I'd been hit with it, you know. And what had happened was the Roman candle had set off, you know, as a 10-shot Roman candle. One had gone off. It set off all other 9 shots at the same time and shot that tube out of my hand as a projectile. Wow. It hit my left side. It burned a hole through the shirt, and yeah, it was the blowback is what it was. And it blew out. The whole tube came out. I ended up with 3 cracked ribs over that.
Oh.
And it took almost a year for the marking to go away because it singed. I mean, it was sort of a bruise and singe altogether. And it actually just left a powder burn on the shirt. It didn't actually burn the shirt, but the mark it left on my side, I had that thing for over a year, you know, just from the mark. And it's like, okay, Roman candles, I'm not friends with them anymore. I put them in the ground and I light them and waddle away as fast as I don't run, but I waddle away as fast as I can.
well, Lloyd, that was a case of where God was telling you, Lloyd, now listen up. I don't know how many times I got to tell you, think first.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Of course, you know, okay. scared my kids.
I've got one for you. I've got one for you. I don't know if you guys, if it happened in your neck of the woods, but on a 10-speed back in the day, if you had a 10-speed, you one of the things to do was to turn the handlebars up.
Yeah.
So right.
Yeah.
So I had one of those rigs. So now you know the crook is up this way. So I was coming from swimming at a local park, and I had a plastic bag that I had my shorts and towel and everything in. So when I was done swimming, I put all my stuff in the bag, and I hooked it over the front handlebar. So I'm going up the street, and I was fairly proficient at riding pedal bike by this time, and I was really huffing on it. I was wagging it back and forth. I was really gunning it, right? And the next thing I know, all I heard was just a fraction of a second of what it sounded like about 3 spokes being removed from the front wheel as the bag got sucked into the front wheel. And then by the time it registered with me what was going on, it was already too late.
I'll be right back, guys. Yeah, I can see that happening.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, those were the days. I think everybody has those you know, when you're young, you just don't think about things like that. It's just you're living in the moment.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to say hi to everybody in the chat there. Green Patches, John Effects, Mike Lacarso, Nina Palace, Green Patches, Drone Shots, Ian Flame Gremlin, Wakey, Black Conduit. Thank you very much for coming in, my friend, and supporting.
Hit the like button.
Yes, sir.
Hadley's Famous, Palace, Eber, FPV, Phantom Flight 101. He says, you guys are making me feel old because he remembers those programs. Indigo Ryan, how you doing, Ryan? Everybody check out Hadley's Famous channel again, guys. Check out his videos. He's doing a competition there, and 45 days in a row. He's been flying for 45 days in a row, and he's making videos every day. So check him out.
I wish I could do that.
See, Lloyd had to go get another coffee because the old guys we're all trying to stay awake long enough to make it to our first nap.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I actually had to go check on the wife. I heard her in there, and I have a video cam set up so I can keep an eye on her. So, that's what you hear every so often. You're making the chiming sound. It's her moving around and setting off the alarm in there because, she has Parkinson's. She has problems getting up and stuff, and so I try and keep an eye on her when I'm out here in my studio, which is actually in the middle of my living room, but
Yeah, Lloyd, you do really, really. You're such a kind soul to your wife, and you take care of her, and she takes care of you, and that's just fantastic.
Well, we're lucky. We hadn't been married very long when my MS hit, and I was put in a wheelchair from that, and I thought, I don't know how she's going to, and she says, well, I'm not going to promise you that I can, make it through everything, but she says, I'll give it a shot. And here we are coming up on 38 years and she's still with me. And that in itself, just putting up with me that long, let alone taking care of me when I was in a wheelchair, but so I'm kind of returning the favor, it's just, it just is what it is. It's life,
Yep.
And everybody tonight, I'll be on Lloyd's channel.
Yep.
So, don't forget, Lloyd, if you want to put the link in there for tonight.
8 o'clock Eastern, right, Lloyd?
8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central Time. Yep. Let me put that up there.
That's cool. It's going to give me time to have my supper and everything, so I'll be okay.
Yeah. And it generally just runs an hour. Well, it's supposed to just run an hour. Sometimes, depending, Mel and I get to talk and we forget what we're doing, and then suddenly we realize we've been on for an hour and a half. Like, oh, we better get off here.
Hadley says he's I'm over halfway on day 23 of 45 days.
Okay.
Are you the only one doing this, Hadley? So far, I haven't seen anybody else doing it.
That's got to be weather sensitive, though. I mean, what if it's too windy? I guess.
Yeah, but Hadley lives in the desert. Yeah, he's the only one doing it.
I did that vloggers thing, it was vlog every day in August. Oh my God, that about killed me. That was rough trying to do it 7 days a week. It's just, man, that's hard to do. I mean, I vlog, I've cut back to 4 days a week now. Just simply because it's just, especially if I had, and because I do most of my stuff on my iPhone, riding around in my truck. And if I haven't gone anywhere, well, it's just like, well, okay, I don't have anything. I'm going to have to stop and sit down here and record something just to put up there, and that's.
Well, Roger's on his way. You're about halfway through your vlogade, aren't you? Vlogging every day for a decade.
Join Effects will be live at 2 p.m. today.
Oh, okay.
I'm on for another 10 minutes, guys. I'll be closing out at 12:45.
Yeah, I might as well duck out now. I'm gonna go have a cigarette and stuff and get another
Hey,
coffee, something to eat,
Roger,
yada yada.
Roger, it was nice. Roger, it was nice to meet you. You take
too, guys.
care and stop in once in a while.
Will do.
Yeah,
Thanks,
definitely.
Raj, for bringing me on too.
Now you know how it works. So you have to send me an email. I'll send you the link.
Copy you, sir. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.
All right, good meeting you face to face this time.
Yep.
You too, Lloyd.
Yeah. All right.
No,
Well, there it goes.
So now we're back to the geriatric channel.
So, while it's just the three of us, are we going to talk about what are the benefits of Metamucil? Do you prefer Metamucil or prune juice?
and Lloyd is going to explain the benefits and the detractors from the little blue pill.
Don't take them if you have high blood pressure.
That's right.
Because
and above all, don't take multiples.
yeah, you know, they put, this is something that bothers me. They put a warning on there that it says if it remains in effect for over 4 hours, go to the ER. Why?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, 4 hours? Really?
Well, what you do if it stays that way for 4 hours, they want you to go to the hospital because they're going to take your picture and you're going to get an award.
No, my niece said, she said, because this is back, she's since passed away, but she said, she told my wife, because they were talking about it one day, she says, oh, if that happens, call me. If you have to take him to the ER, she says, I'll pimp him out to all the ugly nurses. We'll make a fortune off of it. Really? Oh, come on. And let's see, what is it that I'm looking for? Where is it? Whoops, that's not it. There it is, right there. The conversation has gone downhill. Did that come through or not? I can't hear that. I can't hear when they.
Yep.
There's something weird about my soundboard.
It came through.
Okay.
Well, let's say, put it this way: it passed through.
Okay. Yeah.
Roger's sitting there going, God, why do I invite these guys? You know,
he's probably thinking, yeah.
Hey, drone review man of all drones, how you doing, Patrick? Yeah, Johnson Ibas, blown back inside. It's crazy wind. Yeah, the wind here is very crazy also, and we're snowbound today, man. We're not going nowhere today. That's why I told you that on Sunday I went. No, Saturday I went and did my food order and everything. I'm happy I did that.
Well, even if it wasn't snowy, Roger, you could have Kim hold the handy cam, and you could do your version of flying an aircraft on a rope. You know?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I have to go get more ice to put on my face. Bad tooth infection. Oh my God. Sorry to hear that, John. Oh my God. Sorry to hear that, Patrick.
Oh yeah. 616. I think you flushed down half my subs. Yeah, sorry about that. That's probably why I haven't made it to 1K yet. They're going, oh my God, this old fart's on again. Geez, give me a break. But
yeah, there's something about having fun and laughing, and it just makes the day go by faster, and it entertains other people. And Roger is very diligent about making sure he talks to all the people on the live chat, and so it kind of melds together and makes it all kind of a happy place.
Yep.
Yeah, I got to admit, I've had a lot of fun since I've been coming on here, and that's the whole. 616 says he needs these sound effects. Well, you know, you can get one. Is all you got to do is fire. I actually the soundboard sound effects I'm using is an app on my iPad called Soundboard Annoying Sounds.
Now that's true to form. I mean, according to your handle, the grumpy vlogger, it's you know, you would have to say annoying in there, not just sound effect.
Yeah, right, yeah,
annoying.
Annoying, yeah.
So the winds are bad down
just
there,
past the 570s. Yeah.
The wind's bad down there, drone review man. Yeah, he says a tree just fell in the backyard. A small shed stopped it from hitting the house.
Oh,
that's his neighbor's place. Yeah.
Well, Roger, I'll give you your tomorrow's weather from here. It's now partly sunny. The sun is out. The wind has died down to about 8 to 10, maybe 12 miles an hour. And but then again, the reality is I look out the window and there goes a funeral by. So at least they passed me by.
Hell of a day for a funeral, a storm like that.
Well, you know, I don't think that they postpone funerals. I think they're on a pretty tight schedule.
Yeah. Hey, Centroid, you're on your lunch break. Dang, you have your lunch break late, 12:45.
Yeah, it's currently 52 degrees here and sunny.
Wow.
So, but we're looking at some 59 tomorrow. Yeah.
Another very big accident again on the 400, Highway 400 in Ontario. Pile up. Ontario Highway 400 closed after a huge pile up conditions. Yeah, that highway is really, really dangerous. There's always big accidents. They have to close it down.
Roger was supposed to go and get some blood tests this morning. You got up early and
I pulled my car out of the carport and I listened to the channel and it says there's some roads closed. I says up. Put the truck back in the carport, and that's it. Came back in.
And for my Canadian friends up there, the current weather conditions in Muskogee, Oklahoma is at 16 degrees Celsius, expected to have a low tonight of 4 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow it'll be a cloudy 15 degrees Celsius with a low of 8 degrees. But on Wednesday, we will have a 10 degrees Celsius with -2 at night. So there you go. There's the Muskogee, Oklahoma weather done for the Canadians in the Celsius, so they understand what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Roger, what town are you in?
I'm in a little town called Lavenier. It's spelled L''AVENIR.
So are you in what
in Quebec?
Not state. Quebec. Okay, that's what I thought.
So it's pronounced Lavalier or Lavalier?
Lavenier.
Veneer.
L''A'.
Let's try something. Alexa, what's the weather in Lavenier, Ontario?
Sorry.
Quebec.
Alexa, what's the weather in Lavenier, Quebec?
In Lavenier, Canada, it's 28 degrees Fahrenheit with snow. Today's forecast calls for more of the same, with a high of 28 degrees and a low of -2 degrees.
There's my weather channel right there.
That's the funny thing about the Echo. I mean, if I wanted to know what the weather was in Beijing, she'd tell me.
Yeah, just check that link. That's our weather right now we're having.
Okay.
I just like to ask her, where's my stuff? You know, she tells me where it's at. You know, I'm like, okay. -5 Celsius.
Yeah, it's one thing is there's always interesting.
Small little F underneath the C, and you're getting Fahrenheit.
Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. 23 degrees, yeah.
With the wind chill factor, you look on your left, on your right, it feels like 7.
Right.
Well,
24 mile an hour winds, yeah.
Roger, my friend, I know you run this channel like a train. It's 12:45. I'm going to say goodbye for now.
Okay.
And I'll be coming to watch you on Lloyd's channel tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what I was fixing to get off here too, because I need to start setting up for my show tonight and get everything in place, and then send you the email with the link and stuff. So guys, there is the link to tonight's show. Roger will be my guest, and I appreciate this, Roger.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'll be very happy I'll be on there for sure. For sure.
Bye, Lloyd, and bye to the Canadian Drone Hub family. I'm out.
All right. Catch you later, Paul. You take care.
Yep. Bye-bye.
And with that, I'm going to leave the call too. And Roger, thanks for having me on here, and thanks for stepping in for Mel tonight. I appreciate that.
No problem.
And I'll see you tonight.
For sure. For sure.
All right. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Everybody in the chat, make sure you got everybody. Roland, you got 18 Celsius over there. It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. So everybody, I'll be on Lloyd's channel tonight, and we'll see you all later. I'm going to be going off also. Now I wish to thank everybody for coming in. Well, I wish you all a good day. Be safe on the roads. If you got this kind of weather we got, I'm not going out, that's for sure. Okay, we'll see you tonight there, Drone Shots. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming in. Just looking at Lloyd, Eber, Drone Shots, 616 Drones, Thomas O'Sullivan, Jake Blackburn. You have a good one. Roland, you be safe, my friend. Johnson Ibas, you have a good and safe day today. Michael Centroid, you have a good one, my friend. Take care, everybody. Hadley's famous. You be safe out there. Have a very good flight. And Drone Review Man of all drones, you be safe. Take care of that tooth, my friend. Yeah. Okay, everybody. Have a good one. Thank you very much for coming in. Okay there, Jim. 616. Take care. Inner Palace, have a good one.